Hello and welcome to On The Bench LFC. We've got lots of updates for all of you that are tuning in live for this one. Thank you so much. But if you're watching it back on the replay, the people that we are going to be talking about is Nicolas Pepe, Ziyech, Timo Werner, you name it. I've got all the updates as usual. It's time to get your daily dose of Daz and the LFC updates. Right, thank you ladies and gentlemen for joining. Please leave a thumbs up on it. Can we try and hit that 100 thumbs target like we keep doing? We're smashing it on the channel. And as always, if this is the first time you're watching but you're a Liverpool supporter, you enjoy keeping up to date with daily Liverpool updates, transfer news, breakdowns, talking about Liverpool in general, come and join the family. Say hello to everyone. Right, let's get started, shall we? Firstly, the date. I'm going to say the date at the beginning of all of them. So the date is the 17th of the 5th. And at this point in time, it's 9:30 at night in the UK. I'm going to say that because people are watching the streams back 3-4 days, maybe even a week later, and they're getting a bit confused because obviously the thumbnails might say latest updates. So obviously go off today. I'm going off today's updates, all right, which is the 17th. Tomorrow there'll be new updates, another stream for myself. So stick around. Hopefully that helps people out in the future. Right. What is the first one? Shall we kickstart the stream off with Nicolas Pepe? Because today everyone's been going, Nicolas Pepe is going to reject Manchester United. He's going to come to Liverpool. Absolutely fantastic. Fan Dabby Dozy. I like the sound of it, to be honest. But I'm going to give a bit of caution at the same time as saying this. Yes, I've seen the rumours. I've seen the rumours that Nicolas Pepe only wants Liverpool or no one. Check. I've seen that one. Also, I've seen Liverpool have made contact over signing Pepe. I've seen that one as well. And I have seen the ones that everyone has been saying to me about where he wants to snub Manchester United if Liverpool are going to go in for him. Whether they're already contacted him and waiting until after the Champions League final, whatever it is, he's willing to snub not only Manchester United but all clubs to move to Liverpool. Now, obviously, for anyone that doesn't know, Nicolas Pepe He's a little forward / right winger. I reckon he could play anywhere across the front, to be honest. But 23 years old, and the fee that is being rumoured for him is around the 70 million mark. So it's a big fee, to be honest. But he's got a big future. A lot of people are talking about this lad. I mean, I saw people online saying he's the next Eden Hazard. He probably isn't. He's a different type of player from what I can tell. I don't watch him week in, week out, but 36 appearances, 20 goals and 11 assists. 1 yellow card, no red cards. If you care about the card situation, probably not, but I thought I'd chuck that one in there as a Brucey bonus. Look, the last bit of evidence that I've seen when we are talking about Nicolas Pepe is from the player himself, and he said, we don't talk about it, the season is not over yet. Once it is finished, we will be able to talk about it, but now, no. So I think we're going to hear from the player very soon on this. Obviously, all reporters, journalists, they're all going to be trying to find out where he's going to next. So we're not going to have too long to wait when it comes to Nicolas Pepe. Does that mean that Liverpool are in pole position? As you lot know on this channel, I always say I'm waiting for the next lot of speech marks, the next lot of quotes before I get my hopes up over him. But very good player, and Liverpool's name is being highly linked. By the looks of it over the last couple of days, it is hotting up when it comes to Nicolas Pepe. Does he come to Liverpool? We shall see. Good player. Right. Let's move on, shall we? Timo Werner. So basically, today's latest is that interest has increased dramatically over the last 2 weeks from Liverpool. Now, you lot that have been watching my streams daily will know that I've said this probably for the last couple of days, haven't I? I said that I did see this online, that we had increased dramatically over the last 2 weeks, our interest in him. And now it's like all of a sudden, all the other papers and stuff, they're trying to catch up. So keep up, everyone. You've got to keep up with Daz on this channel, all right? We have already spoke about it. Yes, I do believe what I'm seeing, that Liverpool probably increase their interest. I said Timo Werner is one of my favourites to keep an eye on this window for Liverpool being interesting, because I can genuinely see that Klopp would be an admirer of his. There's links to Liverpool there, isn't there? You know, whether you want to look at Naby Keita being at Liverpool already and Timo Werner coming in and being best buddies again, that's irrelevant, really. If Timo Werner wants to come to Liverpool, then he will. Klopp, obviously, the German link, that sort of stuff. yeah, I just think that there's a lot more to it as well. I've seen a lot of reports, a lot of rumours online suggesting that Liverpool are definitely keeping a close eye on him. And this latest stuff saying we've increased that dramatically over 2 weeks. So I do believe that. But as always, I will point out for anyone new on the channel, I'm not anyone in the know. I'm a Liverpool supporter, just like you sitting at home. I just spend a hell of a lot of time looking this stuff up. Probably too much time. Right, Hakim Ziyech. We move on. We'll try and get through all the updates, as always, really quick. And then I will jump into the live chat. So welcome to the live stream, everyone. I hope you've all had a fantastic day. I will get to you in a minute, and we'll take some call-ins as well. Hakim Ziyech. Fresh rumours today over him to Liverpool. I think this especially comes out because the update with Brandt is that Brandt might be staying in Germany. We'll talk about that in a minute anyway, but I believe that the Hakim Ziyech stuff started to come out after we saw that Brandt might be staying in Germany, whether that's at Leverkusen, whether he moves to Dortmund, which is what we've seen today. All of a sudden it was like Liverpool now favourites to land Ziyech. But there was something else as well that I've got as an update for Ziyech for everyone, and that is that Ajax's sporting director Mark Overmars said he leaves when a top club comes. He is in focus because of his achievements in the Champions League. Many big clubs are buzzing around him. We promised Hakim that we would agree to a good transfer. So there's some speech marks there, isn't there? We know that he's going to be allowed to leave if a top club comes in for him. The rumoured fee is that he's apparently got a buyout clause for around the 25 million mark. I did tweet out earlier that it's a no-brainer, really. A player of his quality, 26 years old. Yeah, 25 million, go get him. If I was Liverpool Football Club, I think Edwards is looking at that and going, ooh, yeah, baby. Another one to add to his list of achievements at Liverpool, surely. Look, whether that means that Liverpool are definitely going to go after Ziyech, I think we're going to be putting our name in there with all the other top clubs. Why wouldn't you be? But as far as any other evidence to suggest that Liverpool have moved any closer to talking to him or anything like that, there is no evidence what I can tell from the rumours, everyone, all right? But I will keep you updated on this channel as much as possible. Yes, it makes sense that Liverpool go after him, as will every top club, surely. And Overmars did say he will be allowed to go if a big club comes in. Well, Liverpool are a big club, aren't we? Right, let's get on to the next one, shall we? 22-year-old Ajax winger David Neres. So sticking with Ajax, I feel like they're going to be picked on quite a bit in the transfer window, to be honest. He is understood to have received provisional contract offers from Manchester United, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich and PSG. But there was no mention of LFC, and that was from Get French Football News. Now, Get French Football News is not the be-all and end-all, right? You don't believe them. You can take some of the stuff, what they say, with a pinch of salt. But a lot of people has messaged me today saying, oh, Neres, mate, he's coming to Liverpool, he's coming to Liverpool. The latest that I have seen is that a lot of top clubs are in for him as well. I'm yet to see Liverpool really linked with him. Again, there's not much evidence there, but if there is anything, if there's some speech marks come out, the player speaks, agent speaks or whatever, I'll bring it to you on the channel. That's my promise. All of these players that we talk about, I'm looking at every day and I will bring it to you. So yeah, the Neres one, it's 50-50. He's a good player, but I just don't know, because there's other players that I think we're looking at ahead of him. You know, Hakim Ziyech for one. And Nicolas Pepe might just be on that list now by the looks of it. And as well, Depay. So the Depay thing today is quite good, but I will speak about that as we get through this list as well. Your daily de ligt dose. So not just a daily dose of Daz, but your daily de ligt dose as well. Basically, what I've seen today is that Barcelona do not want to increase their offer for de ligt, and this could be another reason the move has stalled. Don't forget, I did mention his agent also wanted 20% commission, if the rumours are to be believed. But I actually do believe that, because a lot of people that do know who one of his agents is, because he's got two agents. Remember I said there's actually two agents for de ligt. One of them that's got the 3-month ban, Raiola. Obviously I can't pronounce his name right, but that one, he's very greedy. He's renowned for doing things like that. So yeah, maybe Barcelona are bulking at the fee that people are talking about with de ligt. 75 million, I think, is the fee that I saw today. Plus, you know, looking at an agent 20% commission in there as well. It's all seems like it's getting a little bit complicated, doesn't it? If Barcelona really want him and they're still favourites, they're going to do what they can do. But Blake did speak, and I said this on my stream yesterday, and this is what he had to say on De Ligt. I have actually got what he said wrote down here so that I can give you that as an update even more from yesterday. There's been meetings between Barcelona and De Ligt's agent, Mino Raiola, in recent weeks, and also Barcelona and Ajax. They're willing to pay about 70 million euros, so 61 million is apparently what Blake thinks they've put an offer down for. Ajax are happy with that, so 61 million for De Ligt. It's a lot less than what I thought. I thought he was going for 80, 90 million. If Ajax are actually happy with that, if we believe Blake here, then I would be going after De Ligt still. It's not down to the player where he wants to go, but it's now down to the player where he wants to go. Sorry. Bayern Munich, PSG and Liverpool wanted him, but I feel he's close, or that's what Barcelona feels, that they are close to getting him. There is a cup final to be played, so I don't know when the announcement will be made, but in the next couple of weeks we should know everything about that one. So that is what Blake had to say on it, and I saw this yesterday, but obviously I did touch on it briefly. I mean, today I just thought I better get the whole speech that he said basically and bring it to all of you. So, Julian Brown. Let's move on to Julian Brown. Obviously, once I've finished the updates, I will jump into a live stream. If you've got any questions, I can go back over it and go into more depth over stuff. Julian Brown. So, apparently, what I've seen today is he's ready to reject a move to Liverpool. And he might just actually stay at Leverkusen as well, was another one. Spurs, though, I did say Spurs apparently began talks with him. That was what I saw yesterday. But ready to reject a move to Liverpool should he leave by Leverkusen, was something I saw today. Now, does that mean that Liverpool have put a bid in for him then? I haven't seen anything say that Liverpool had. Now, something that I want to say while I'm talking about all these transfers is you've got all the Twitter in the knows. You've got people out there that say that they know this is happening. They say they know that happening. What you've got to remember is nobody knows anything. You've got people basically like what I do, and they go off what the journalists are saying, they go off what the agents are saying, the players are saying, and they try to piece together all the different bits and make the best sense of it. I mean, you've got other, not so much journalists, maybe some journalists, but papers, media sources that they just try and get clicks, right? But Liverpool, since the Virgil van Dijk stuff, they've been very clever at keeping things behind closed doors. So to me, I'm kind of expecting maybe it'd be one of these players that are on a list, but one of them just to be announced after the Champions League final. That's where my head is at with the transfers, everyone, all right? So the only thing that I'm going off at the moment is looking for the evidence as much as possible. Everyone else is saying, De Ligt definitely to Liverpool. You've got Pepe. Pepe is definitely going to Liverpool and not to Manchester United now. Again, like I said, the last bit of evidence that I saw, we haven't actually seen the player hinting that he's going to Liverpool or anything like that yet. So that is what I'm waiting for. Of course, you being yourself watching this, you'll have your own things that you do and don't believe. All I can do is just give you what I see and what I believe, and then you make your own opinions up from it. So that's the latest with Brown anyway, is that apparently he might just stay there. But also, there was something else today that it says he would prefer a move to Dortmund as he feels quite stable in Germany. Now, that come from Sky Sports News. A lot of you that watch this believe that Sky Sports News is, if it comes out of Sky Sports News, is gospel. I'm not one of them. Sky Sports News has been so wrong over the years, over stuff. Yes, they can be right with a lot of stuff, but if you keep firing things out, you will get one or two right, won't you? But yeah, that's what I reckon. He feels at home basically in Germany, so he might just prefer to go to Dortmund. But as I said, don't forget he's linked with Spurs. He's being linked with Liverpool. He's being linked with everyone. I want to now move on to the Real Madrid Mo Salah rumours. You're all going to be sitting there going, oh God, yeah, it's not true. Of course, but to be honest with you, I've had quite a few messages again today saying Mo Salah to Real Madrid. Do you believe it? No, I don't believe it. We've got a Champions League final coming up. Top teams are going to want our top players. I said this yesterday, so I'll say it brief today. Top teams will want our players because they've done fantastic again this year to get to a Champions League final. what I saw was Zidane apparently liked the thought of Hazard, Benzema and Salah as his front three. But what we did see last night was that Jovic had completed a 52.4 million move to Real Madrid. So that makes the Salah move even more unlikely, in my honest opinion. But as always, let me know what you all make of everything that I'm discussing here. If you're worried about Salah going, give us your opinions on it and we can discuss it moving forwards. I will watch the stream back as well, so I'm not missing all the comments that you're putting up now. What else have we got today? So we've kind of gone over a lot of the transfers. So I'm going to go to what John Barnes thinks about the Liverpool transfer plans. He said this today. He said, look at Joe Gomez and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who haven't played this season and are coming back in to add to what we already have. Players may leave, but the main players are staying, and so we don't need to do anything. The squad is looking very healthy. We've seen that even when we didn't have Bobby Firmino and Mo Salah, and we had to play with Divock Origi and Shaqiri, we beat Barcelona 4-0. I think once upon a time Liverpool needed the best 11, and if we didn't have the best 11 we struggled to compete. Now I think the squad is looking much more healthy in terms of even if we don't have the best players we can still win matches. I think personally, basically what John Barnes is trying to get to there is that Liverpool don't need to do anything this window if we don't want to. And that is the real question, isn't it? Does Jurgen Klopp want to add? How many players are going to leave Liverpool? There's a lot of I don't think main players are going to go, but there's a lot of players maybe on the cuffs, on the fringes, that will leave, on loan players that might ask to leave, or Klopp just says, look, they're not going to get anywhere near the starting 11, so we'll let them leave. We've said it already, haven't we, on the channel? So there's going to be money there, even though certain people like to say we haven't got money this year. Of course we have, and we're going to make even more money, aren't we? So John Barnes, let me know your views on what Barnesy had to say. Obviously, I respect Barnesy a lot, and I do get his views. You know, it is very true that Liverpool now can rotate our team and win games, and that is something that we wanted for years. But can we go one step further next year to win the Premier League and just add a couple of world-class players to what we've got? That is what I would like to see, but maybe we are just being greedy. What else have we got? So Hull City are targeting Liverpool's youngster Herbie Kane for a potential loan deal next season. The highly rated midfielder has reportedly been tracked by the Championship side since the turn of the year, so that's one to keep an eye on. He might end up going on a loan move there. Also, Liverpool have scouted Lloyd Kelly. A lot of people was talking about this today. Lloyd Kelly from Bristol City, and they valued the player in excess of 15 million. Also, a name that keeps cropping up is Adam Lewis from the youth setup, saying, why not give him a shot? So I get what you lot are saying when it comes to Adam Lewis. And also, I've seen a lot of people say Lloyd Kelly's not good enough. The one thing that I would say to people saying about Lloyd Kelly not being good enough, even their fans say he's a raw talent. He's got loads still to improve on, but he's a good player. He's got ability there, you can see it. I'm just reminded of Robertson. I really am. And we was like, why the hell are we signing Andy Robertson? We need a better left back. And look how Robertson turned out. So if Lloyd Kelly is a player that Jurgen Klopp and the scouts have identified and they think he's the one, then I'm down with that. I'm down with whoever we go for. So let me know your views on it. Depay, the stuff that's come out today. Let's move on. Depay and the stuff that's come out today. Let me try and find what I've got on Depay, because I did... Right, Memphis Depay linked with Liverpool again after the reports of LFC scouted a few players, didn't they? Obviously, remember me saying on the channel on Sunday, Liverpool scouts was at the Lyon game and they were scouting 3 of their players. Depay was one of them. So that sparked up, I believe, a lot of rumours that started coming out. And then Depay's kind of added to that because Depay tweeted, "Major throwback with my brother Genie Wijnaldum. You're doing the nation proud, my brother." And it was with a picture of him and Genie together. This stirred the pot big time. This made Liverpool fans go mental. You know, I tweeted on it. What did I tweet on it? I tweeted... Could this be a sign? I'm down with you joining LFC if you're down. Just to see if there was a reaction to it or whatever. And a massive shout out to Liverpool Echo because they featured that. And I know there's another one of the subscribers that's in here today that his tweet got featured on Liverpool Echo as well for mentioning and tweeting to Memphis Depay there. So, of course, the Memphis Depay links to Liverpool I think is being generated from one, the scouts being there, and two, then when a player tweets out something like that, are they hinting? There's nothing else around that I can see which is major evidence to suggest, like, there's nothing saying Depay saying I want to move to Liverpool or anything like that. There's a lot of you that be sitting there going, I don't want him. It failed completely at Manchester United. The only thing I would say again to people that is along them lines, if Jurgen Klopp wants Memphis to pay and thinks that he could get the best out of him, I'm just going to back it. He's got raw talent. He's got ability in him. He's gone away. He went away from the Premier League and he's kind of got his career back on track. If he wants to come to the team and Klopp wants him, then yeah, I would take him. Is he the main favourite in my mind for the attacking three? I still think Timo Werner is my man that I think Klopp would want over all of these. But you've got Hakim Ziyech, you've got Memphis Depay. Well, we've got Neres, Brandt, Pepe. All of those names are being linked with Liverpool at the moment. Silly season is definitely on us, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, as I said, I'm going to bring you the updates daily. I'm going to keep you up to date with it. And I will not talk absolute rubbish to you either. As I've said today, I'm waiting for the evidence. I'm waiting for the players to speak. I'm waiting for the agents. And that's the best I can do for you. Hopefully you all enjoyed them updates anyway today. That's the latest I've got. I know there was some of you that was messaging me just before I was going to go live and saying that the Football Terrace had said the ligt to Liverpool or something like that. It was definitely on. Look, I've been searching online all of today, every spare second that I had. Same with yesterday. There's nothing new on the ligt to what I told you about. The quotes that de Ligt said. So as much as I would love for de Ligt to be coming to Liverpool, you know he's my dream signing this window. At the moment, I still say it sits the same. The only thing that I would say is that the Spanish media are kind of now saying that Barcelona are stalling on a move. They don't want to up their fee for him. But then in the second breath, they're saying, but Ajax are happy with the fee that they was willing to pay. So what do you believe over de Ligt at the moment? You guys, his guess is as good as mine, really, with that one. But yeah, whatever the Football Terrace said, I didn't get to see it, and I haven't seen any evidence myself to say he's coming to Liverpool, everyone. Not yet. Tommy Edge says they will buy young talent. Klopp can evolve. Thank you so much, Tommy. Yeah, really good to get your views and see you in here again tonight, my friend. I can see Liverpool's, in my head, Tommy, I think Liverpool go for a name like what we're seeing. We're seeing Depay, Pepe, I think Werner, maybe 1 to 2 top names, like them sort of players. And then I definitely think we're going to be adding to the youth setup. We're seeing a few of the youth players leaving on permanence, and we're also going to be seeing a couple of them go out on loan as well. The ones that are already out on loan, they're going to be going. Daniel Sturridge's contract is going to be up, so he's going to be leaving the club by the looks of it. Origi, the rumours yesterday, wasn't it, was that he has been offered a new contract. So the contract extension, we're just waiting to see whether he accepts that and wait for the announcement on that. But hopefully he does. The one thing that I said that worries me a bit is Origi was not only playing for a contract, but maybe playing for a move, trying to get as big a club as what he could. So yeah, we'll see on that one. But if we lost Origi and Daniel Sturridge, we're definitely going out and signing a couple of them players that we're linked with at the moment, at least, or someone that we don't even know and that we're talking about, because there's no way Klopp is going to be going into next season thinking, I've got Brewster, he's a raw talent, he's going to be amazing, he's going to get game time next year. I fully believe that. But Klopp is going to want at least another 1 or 2, isn't he, there as well? Nigel's in the building, Mickey's in the building as well, LFC Tim, Louis, Aditya, Connor, good to see you all tonight. Kieran, welcome to the live stream, everyone. Massive shout out to all of you that's joining me live. Please don't forget, if you're watching it back on the replay, please leave a comment still down below. I'll read all my comments. I'll try to reply to as many as possible, but I'll read them all. All the Liverpool supporters that are going to be watching it back, they're going to be reading your comments. Your views matter still as well. If I haven't mentioned any names that you lot would like me to be following this transfer window, then also put that in the comments after the video streamed. So if I miss it in the live chat, I'll watch it back anyway, but put it in the comment section down below and I will try my best to keep you updated on them at the same time. Migs says, hi Daz. Hi Migs. Matthew says, imagine we seek Aouar for 10 million, Gruitch for 20 million, and we get Ziyech for 25 million. Edwards would actually walk out with that profit, not even taking into account the outgoings. He's the best. Edwards is, I think Edwards, he does get the props, doesn't he, now? Like, Liverpool fans love him. I think he's brilliant. I did tweet out over the Ziyech stuff. Ziyech's got 25 million buyout clause by the rumour fee. It's a no-brainer to go and sign him for me. But I said, knowing Edwards, he will go and sign him still for 25p. You heard it here first. He's that good. He's that good. But I hope we do. Go in for Ziyech with how good he is and for that fee. I can't see Liverpool not trying to sign him. Martin says, Neves from Wolves. Martin, thank you so much. Mickey's on Neves for me. Mickey's keeping a close eye on it. He's talking to someone at the moment that is involved with media, and they said to him to keep an eye on Neves. So Mickey's messaging me every day about Neves. So we are keeping an eye on Neves for you as well, Martin. For me at the moment, the most recent rumours of Neves to Liverpool are going for Neves. I said it the other day. They originate from Stan Collymore saying Liverpool should go and sign Neves. Ruben Neves would be a good addition to Jurgen Klopp's squad. I agree with him, but that was where I believe it turned from Stan Collymore saying we should get him to all of a sudden Liverpool are going to try and sign him. But, absolutely fantastic player. If Liverpool was made aware that he's available, surely he's another player that Liverpool look at. He reminds me so much of what we had when we had Xabi Alonso. How many of you others agree with that one? That deep-lying playmaker, isn't it? And someone that's got a rocket of a shot as well, as we spoke about. Could do with seeing a few screamers, couldn't we, from midfield? I think that is a tactics thing as well, though, that we don't shoot loads from outside the box, but Neves would take a few, wouldn't he, if he joined? Do you think Mignolet will leave? Shane? Yes. And that, look, we've got the rumours, haven't we? I put it on the comment because I forgot the goalkeeper's name, the Turkish one. So I put his name underneath the stream yesterday so that you lot could do your research. You could go on YouTube, watch him. But his name is actually Yurikan Kakir. I'm probably not pronouncing it right because I can't even pronounce my own name right, basically. But he's a 23-year-old Turkish international goalkeeper. And that yesterday, it was said that by his agent that Liverpool is one of the clubs that have been in contact over him. Now, he's not going to cost a lot from the looks of things, but at the same time, I actually do see Liverpool going and signing a goalkeeper like that, and Mignolet maybe leaving the club in the summer. It does make sense. Mignolet said before, didn't he, that he wanted to go and get first team football. It didn't happen for him. He stayed, he was professional, and then all of a sudden, now this summer's upon us, I think we might just see Mignolet go. God, I've just looked in the webcam, my fringe is, I don't know what it's doing, it's going absolutely mental. It probably looks even worse now, so yeah, apologies. I had a shower a little while ago, and when you don't put stuff in your ear, it goes mental, doesn't it? Good job I got the hat on, otherwise you lot would be going ha ha. Yes, Neres, Pepe, he would buy it and make stars, both of them. Look, all of these names that we're being linked with at the moment, under Jurgen Klopp, my saying is, under Jurgen Klopp, I can't see a player being a flop, basically. If Klopp identifies them and signs them, if he really wants them, he must see it in a player that he knows that he could get the best out of them. And then when he sits down and speaks to them, it's not just how they physically play, is it? It's also, what's going on up here for them as well. They've got to be a Liverpool player through and through for Klopp to bring them in. I do not rate Werner either, says Liz. Yeah, there's a few of you that are saying you don't rate him. Can you please give me your reasons why you don't rate him? Is it because you don't think he would do very well in the Premier League? Do you think there's a big class between the Premier League and the Bundesliga? Is it just because you would rather sign a different player before Werner? Or is it just because you just don't like him? And I get that because I said it. People are throwing Zaha at me, saying what's the latest with him? I don't think Liverpool are going to pay 80 to 100 million, whatever they're asking for with him. Don't see the links with any evidence that Liverpool are even going for Zaha either. But I could see under Klopp that Klopp could get the best out of him, but I don't like him as a player. And I don't know whether that's past experiences of him playing against Liverpool. You just have players that you don't like and some players that you love. It's football, isn't it? It is football. So it could just be that, couldn't it? Ross says, thoughts on Pep's apology. He basically said, sorry, Liverpool got offended. What a joke, and doesn't even come across sorry. Yeah, Ross, my thoughts on it is the apology is not good enough, is it? They knew what they did. Pep had to say sorry publicly like that, but did he mean it? It's just words, isn't it? He was just like, he tried to make an excuse to begin with, wasn't it? And then was like, sorry if it offended anyone. It's like talking a bit, you know, we was just happy and sorry if it offended anyone. That was how it come across to me. But, you know, I only read it. I never watched whatever it was, if it was a video of it or something. I only read an article on it. So it come across quite like, yeah, very insincere. Sincere. Oh dear, me and my words, everyone, eh? Dom says, would you sell either Mane or Salah for Mbappe or on a swap? No. I would love Mbappe to come to Liverpool, but I wouldn't sell Mane or Salah. If that was on the table, then I'd be upset because I absolutely love Mane and Salah. And some of you might be sitting there going, really? Like, Mbappe's quality? He is quality, and I would take him at Liverpool like that. But yeah, I don't want to see any of our top players leave. I really don't. I'm absolutely in love with our team at the moment and how well they play. That team, them players, nearly won us the Premier League. So close, 1 point. Got us to 2 Champions League finals in a row. I don't want any of them to leave. I want to grow on it. This transfer window, I want to add to it. I want to see big names come in and join it. You know, that's what we need to be doing. Not swapping big players for it. But I know you wasn't being serious when you were saying about it. It's just a question. But yeah, for me, I couldn't swap any Liverpool players for other big names at the moment. If it was like a lone player that's out and not playing first team football for Liverpool, then maybe, you know, Mbappe for Kent, I would take it. Kent's a quality player, but I would take Mbappe for Kent. Firmino for Mbappe, I would do, but not Salah or Mane. But I wouldn't want any of them to go. Really, Louis. Oh my God, Bobby, he's the engine. He ticks the team over. For me. I wouldn't even swap him for Bobby. I think Bobby's an absolute legend. You know, that man. There's rumours, isn't there, about PSG wanting him and stuff like that. Bobby doesn't want to go. Them shiny teeth want to stay at Liverpool, don't they? He loves Liverpool. You can tell he does. Not like his good old pal Coutinho that left us, eh? And then rumours of him coming back. Yeah, right. Asensio is a hype job. Lou back, yes. A lot of people I see the comments coming up. You know, Smile saying Asensio is another rumour. Can we trust his consistency, Daz? Asensio, I really don't see Asensio coming to Liverpool. I haven't seen anything in the form of any evidence whatsoever to say that Asensio Liverpool could be on. As much as, yeah, Asensio to Liverpool would be a good move, but is he a Jurgen Klopp type player, Asensio? He's got so much ability, but is he a Jurgen Klopp type player? I don't know that he is. I really don't. As much as I think he's a great player. I said on the channel before, I would take him to Liverpool. But now I've kind of got used to looking at Klopp and this team and thinking it's not just about the names, is it? They've got to be a Jurgen type player. They've got to be a Liverpool player through and through. I'm not too sure that Asensio is, but some of you might disagree. Clive says, get Mickey on the call. Yes, Mickey's going to be calling in a minute. Mickey's on the ready. I'm going to be taking that in. What I'll do is I'll turn that on so that I can get that ready to get Mickey in. And then you lovely ladies and gentlemen will be able to actually hear what Mickey has to say on today's latest LFC news as well. And anything Mickey wants to say, really. Right, turn that on. Any other questions about transfers, everyone? Fire them at me. I'm just waiting for that to load up and then we'll get Mickey on. If you've got any questions for Mickey as well, put them in the live stream when he comes on. As I said, Mickey's really keeping a close eye on the Ruben Neves stuff. I don't see Ruben Neves to Liverpool at the moment. I think Stan Collymore was on it, but Mickey sees it different. So if you're on Mickey's side with Ruben Neves, then Mickey's the one that you need to speak to about it. Testy says, Daz, what do you think of Thorgan Hazard? I think he's good. Mate. But I don't know. I don't watch him a lot, my friend. I don't watch him a lot. You know what I say? If I don't know a lot about a player, if I don't watch him all the time, I can't really give you my honest opinion on it. I don't want to make myself look silly, even though coming on a live stream with your hair looking like this and all over the place and how I pronounce names does a good job of making me look silly in the first place. But would love to see Trent at centre mid, Harvey. A lot of people talking about Trent going to midfield now. I saw an article on it today saying, is Trent going to be wasted only playing at right back moving forwards? I don't think so. I think keep him at right back and let him smash it. I think he's going to grow and grow and grow. Not physically, but a lot better football-wise, isn't he? If he grew physically, then that would be scary, wouldn't it? Can you imagine Trent, 6'5", bombing down the right wing, putting them balls in, getting on the end of Robbo's long crosses if they just go a bit over the top, which isn't very often. But yeah, actually, Robbo does like putting them to the back post. So 6'5" Trent would do me, to be honest. Yo says, Carra said we should re-sign Coutinho. Yo, I did see that Jamie Carragher's a fan of it. Isn't it something like he said we should sign Coutinho, but now though? Is that what it was? I saw this today pop up and then the article run away from me and I just thought to myself, I'm surprised that Carragher is down for bringing Coutinho back because of the way Coutinho left Liverpool. If it's just down to bringing in another quality player in that attacking areas like what we're talking about, there's a lot of other players out there. Like I said, Ziyech, boom, go get him. Depay's being talked about, Pepe, go get them. Are they going to do as well as what Coutinho did for us? You only can find out if you go and sign them, isn't it? You know, Coutinho wanted to leave Liverpool. He pushed for a move out of the club. The grass was greener on the other side. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't greener, was it, my friend? Hey, we played there. The grass wasn't greener. What about Zaha, says British Warrior? I don't believe Zaha's coming to Liverpool at all, mate. They're talking about a lot of money for Zaha, British Warrior. I'm not a fan of his. He's got ability, but I'm not a fan of the player, as I said. Matthew says, hey Daz, did you have a chance to look at Enoch Quatang? No, I haven't, Matthew. God, so many people say to me, look up these players, and I go, yes, I'm going to. I forget their names. He's a right back playing for Nantes. Is he the one that you said is like Robbo? Someone said that there was a right back that is a right-sided version of Andy Robertson. Nantes in League One could be solid backup for Trent. Reminds you of Robbo. Yes, I do remember, but I forgot the name. Thank you so much. Mickey says ready. Yes, Mickey, call into the show. Let's get Mickey on, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got any questions for Mickey, get ready to fire them at us. Like I said, all the updates are at the beginning of the stream. If you missed the beginning updates, grab that scroll bar at the bottom, drag it back, and you'll be able to find out what I said today. Right, Mickey's calling in now. Let's grab this. Hello, Mickey, my friend. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, mate. I've been a busy little bee today, trying to keep up with what's going on with Liverpool. Pepe, Depay, Neres, Werner, Ziyech. You said to me this morning, Mickey, you went, it's gone quiet today. Yesterday it was mental, and then this morning it was quiet. I mean, all of a sudden, this evening, it flared up again, didn't it?
Oh, massively. I want to talk about ligt first.
Go for it.
So, I'll tell you the official things I've heard, and I'll tell you my opinion. The official, and I'm getting this from Barcelona TV, I'm getting it from all the Man United sites, everything else, that we have now jumped ahead of Barcelona for ligt. And it's about money.
Can you imagine?
Griezmann has threw a spanner in the works. They can't buy both for the money that Ajax want for ligt.
Wow. Well, there you go. Maybe this is what the football terrorist was talking about tonight then. Because I saw people was messaging me going, the football terrorist said Liverpool going to sign ligt and all this. And I was like, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything like suggesting this for me personally. But you're saying you've got this. So basically, they're being a bit greedy. I said this with Barcelona. I said they've got to sell some of their best players. Well, their higher rated players that they want to get rid of. Coutinho's got to go. Even though apparently he's not for sale. 100 million. They've got to get him out the door before they sign players like ligt, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. But they're not going to get 100 million for him now. That's the problem I think they've got. And I think they know that. And a lot of their players are old now, coming into the 30s. So the only one that can really get money for is Dembele, but they want to keep him.
Yeah. I just, with this ligt thing, the fee that was being talked about originally, I was like, it's too much. Will Liverpool go out and sign another centre-back for that much money? And then all of a sudden, we're seeing that the fee that Ajax would be happy with is around 61 million. I mean, for a 19-year-old absolute animal of a centre-back that could come in, and even though we've said our defence has been brilliant, but if he comes in and pairs with Van Dijk, that would make Liverpool incredible.
I'll quote the Football Terrace, and he's a Man U fan. He said Liverpool would not lose a game if they brought de Ligt next season.
Well, there you go. I have to agree. How is anyone getting through Van Dijk and de Ligt? And I said this, if we was to sign de Ligt, he's my dream signing. Not that I'm saying that we're definitely going to do it, everyone. I'm just going to point that one out. All right, this is just stuff that is still in the rumour mill. But I said, if we signed de Ligt and you had de Ligt and Van Dijk in the centre-back areas, can you imagine how further up the pitch Robbo and Trent could get delivering them balls into the box more frequently?
Oh, it'd be unbelievable, especially if Fabinho steps back in as well, makes it 3 at the back, because you know what he's like. He steps back when they go forward. So it's going to be phenomenal. Yeah,
well, hopefully it will be. Fingers and toes crossed, Mickey. Fingers and toes crossed over de Ligt. Right. But
my opinion now, opinion. We can't sign anybody till after the Champions League final because it will unsettle the current squad. Yeah. So we out of respect to the current squad, we won't sign anybody in the next till after. Barcelona have been known with Ajax in the past, and they've brought a lot of players from Ajax. If you look for the history, they've always done it before the transfer window opens. To me, if de Ligt was going to Barcelona, it would have been announced by now. The reason they're saying let's wait till next week is I believe that I'm getting the feeling that his agent, and not Real or the other one, I can't remember his name, and de Ligt himself are now preferring a move to Liverpool.
Well, I prefer the sound of it already. So mate, go on.
It's getting close, and you've got James Pearce and Melissa Reddy on it. They're on it. They're not saying it's happening, but they're on it. So when they're on it, you know something's... Vinny O'Connor from Sky, he thinks it's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to wait and see what goes on. Like I said, with the last time de Ligt spoke, he said it was basically, he was talking about keeping his options open. And as far as everyone thought what was going to happen was that the Barcelona move was certain. But in de Ligt's head, there's obviously something that is really, really tempting him. Now, who is a team in the world that could tempt him away from moving to Barcelona? It's got to be Liverpool, hasn't it, this window?
Well, could the 4-0 have changed his mind?
Well, it would change many people's minds, to be honest. You look at it, as a player like de Ligt, 19 years old, he could be thinking to himself, he could be watching that Barcelona performance against Liverpool, he could be going, I want to sign for Liverpool Football Club because they are amazing. What we did, the atmosphere, the fans, the players, what a team. I want to play for them. They're going to win a lot of stuff. Or he would have been looking at Barcelona and going, if I join that team, they're going to spend on other big players as well, and they'll be back up the top again and winning loads of stuff still. So it depends on where his mind frame is, doesn't it, as well?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, you don't go to Barcelona to be developed. You go to Barcelona as a finished article. Yeah? A lot of players like playing for Klopp because Klopp gives them the time, the patience, and he develops them. He makes players better. Look how good Bobby is now. Look how good Manny is now. Look how good Salah is now. They've all improved under him. Every single player. Even Milner at his age, he's a better player now than he was 10 years ago. They've all improved. Robbo, he got relegated with Hull. Yeah, he got every week. We all were surprised when we signed him. He's turned into the best left back in Europe at the moment, according to all the media and everything. Klopp has developed players further forward. I believe he's also developed Alisson into the best keeper in the Premier League. He's done it. This is one thing that might be in his mindset. Am I going to become a better player at Barcelona, or am I going to become a better player at Liverpool? That might have played into it.
Yeah, I think that's got to be a big question on a lot of players' minds when they're thinking about moving somewhere. They got to think, what do they give to me as well? It's not just what you're giving to that team. It's not just about the wages, which with some players, look, they just move for money, don't they? But when you're a young player as well, you've got to look at the coach that you're going for, and you've got to think, what can I learn from them? The players that play in the team as well. What can I learn from them? You look at this Liverpool team that we've got and the manager that we got, and you think, I could learn a hell of a lot from them. You play next to Virgil van Dijk. What can you learn from him? The best centre-back in the world, in my honest opinion at the moment. Not just a Liverpool fan. I think, honestly, the way that man doesn't even have to break a sweat when he runs. Do you ever really see Virgil van Dijk sprinting? No, because his positional awareness is brilliant. 19 years old, you're looking at that. He's going to be your national partner as well. You want to go and learn off him, don't you? You want to learn off the best. Barcelona used to have the best players. You used to want to move to them so you could learn off them if you was a young player, so you could play with the best players. Liverpool, you're talking about 2 Golden Boot winners, a Golden Glove winner. You know, we're talking about the best players in the Premier League here, and a lot of people consider the Premier League the best league in the world. And you're talking about, hopefully, Champions League winners as well. 2 times in the Champions League finals in 2 years. It's the best players in the world, mate, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you can go to Spain and play against 5 good clubs. Yeah? No disrespect to the rest of Spain, they're rubbish. Yeah? There's 5 good clubs. In our league, there's 10 good clubs.
Yeah.
10 good clubs, all with top-class players. Leicester, they've got Vardy.
Yeah, Manchester United aren't one of them 10 either, I'm just saying.
No, they're not even. They're 20 now. But they're all in meltdown about this de Ligt stuff because they're actually believing now that we've got him. You know, they've all convinced themselves that we've stole all these good players they can't get. So that's enough on de Ligt now, because put a line under that. But everyone in the chat realises if we do get de Ligt, it will be the most amazing signing. It will be a sign that Liverpool are back in the big time.
Yeah, I agree. Before Mickey carries on, everyone, I just want to say, if you're watching the stream and you haven't already, but you're enjoying the content, please leave a thumbs up, share it on your social media platforms for us. It really helps the channel and we really appreciate it. And if you've got any questions for Mickey while he's talking, please put it in the live chat. We'll try and read some of your questions out. That'd be fantastic if you do that as well. So go on, Mickey. What's the next subject you want to move to, my friend?
Right, the next one is to give you an update on Pepe. Yep. And it's also coming from the Man United streams, the Football Terrace. Basically, Man United were odds-on favourites to sign him. They spoke to him before the season ended. Apparently, we've sent a delegation out to his agent and him to speak to him before the season ended. And as soon as that happened, he told everybody else, boom, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And that's coming from a Man United source that says they thought they'd got him and he rang them up out of the blue saying that he prefers a move to Liverpool.
Yeah. See, what I want to say with anything that we're discussing here, ladies and gentlemen, it's all media speculation at this point in time. Rumours. What I always say is we have to wait for more evidence and stuff like that. Okay, we're Liverpool fans. We would love to see some of these players come in, but if you're new to the channel and you didn't see the updates over the last few days and at the beginning of this stream, then what I can see with Pepe that we're talking about, Nicolas Pepe, that is the last thing that he said was he basically didn't want to talk about his future. So that was the last from the player, but what you are seeing and what you're right about, Mickey, is Manchester United were heavily linked with him over the last 2 days. It was all about Manchester United, Nicolas Pepe. I mean, all of a sudden, out of the blue, they're all like, Liverpool have stolen from us. And now they're doing it with de Ligt, you're saying, as well tonight. So One thing that I want to say to you, Mickey, why does Manchester United feel like Liverpool are stealing these players from them? They're not their players, and who's to say that these players want to join Manchester United in the situation that they're in the table at the moment? Of course, if Liverpool come in, not just Liverpool, but City, any club that is doing well in the league, and so Manchester United just aren't, are they? So I don't like that they're saying that we're stealing the players from them, because we're not, are we?
No, but you need to go back to when they were in their heyday and we would go to sign players and last minute they stole them from us. It's happened to us a lot of times. But the problem was then, we were Man United then. We were in turmoil in the back. The club wasn't being run right. Yeah, we weren't paying the wages. We weren't winning the matches. We were finishing 7th and 8th like they are. I know they finished 6th, but let's just say 7th and 8th. It sounds better. You know, they're in absolute turmoil. And people can see that they're still not announced the director of football that they wanted to bring in before the season ended. The club he's becoming a joke. And there's rumours today that they're cancelling changing the system and keeping it as it is. So, but anyway, that's different kettle of fish. Players, listen, they will talk to Man United because Man United got the money, ain't they? They flash the cash, yeah, and players will have their heads turned by it, yeah. Yeah,
well, money talks, doesn't it? Come the end of the day.
Yeah, and they will sign somebody. But this, there is talk. Let's change the subject a little bit. There is talk that they might miss out on all these top targets, and they'll have to buy Zaha for 110 million because that's how much Palace want for him. By the way, 110 million.
It's going up by the day. I saw 80 million originally, and that was, I believe that was the first thing yesterday. And then all of a sudden this morning it was 100 million. And now for Zaha, you're saying 110 million is the rumours. They're not going to get that for him.
Well, if Man United are desperate, they overpaid for Lukaku, they overpaid for Pogba quite a lot, double what they were worth. So it wouldn't surprise me if Man United, in the end, we have to bring a player in. He's the only one available that wants to come here. Let's have him.
Yeah,
because he's quoted today saying that he prefers to move to Man United, but yesterday he was saying he was leaving Champions League football. So makes me wonder what's going on there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Happy Time says Zaha price is so silly. I fully agree with that. I can't believe the figures that they're talking about for him. But if Manchester United want to stump up that fee and buy him and waste their money on him, good on them. I know for anyone that is messaging me throughout the day saying, can I keep an eye on Zaha to Liverpool? Liverpool definitely will not be paying 110 million for Zaha. I'm not in the know, I'm a Liverpool fan, but as a Liverpool fan, I can tell you, we won't be paying it. I bloody hope not anyway, is my overall look on that.
I've got some news on that as well. My source, Liverpool aren't interested in Zaha at all. He's too injury prone and Klopp doesn't think he would be able to work his system, the Gengen pressing. They think they don't think his body would, because he gets injured quite a lot.
Okay, my friend. Okay, well, hopefully Klopp isn't an admirer of his anyway. That's what I want, is just to stay away from him. Louis doesn't rate him, he says in there. David says, great to see you back, Daz. Hope the health's okay. I'm doing well at the moment, David. Thank you so much. Good to see you in here tonight. Thank you to all of you that are joining us live. Obviously, I've got Mickey on the live stream at the moment. He's on the call, giving his views on the daily transfer news, basically. He's had some news about de Ligt tonight, that he's been watching the Barcelona side of things. He's been watching the Manchester United side of things, because obviously de Ligt and the rumours there. Mickey's been talking very much about de Ligt, and then we was having a bit of a chat about Zaha and hopefully steering clear of him. Mickey, put your webcam on Skype, mate, and let me see if I can get your face up, as long as you're decent. Mickey's probably like, hang on a sec, I need to get some clothes on. Let me just try it. Let me try something out so everyone can see you while you're talking. Can you update me, please? Says it's Hamza. It's Hamza, my friend. One thing that I can suggest to you, if you want to get all of today's updates, at the bottom, get the scroll bar, scroll right back to the beginning. Anyone that's new to the channel, for like yourselves, at the beginning of my live streams, I do the first 5-10 minutes. I try and reel off as many updates as what I've got from the day, and then that way you lot get to watch it at the beginning, for those that haven't got as much time to spare as a lot of people that can watch a whole hour. So yeah, do that. We will be talking about what we have spoke about at the beginning anyway throughout the stream, so bear with us, my friend. So I've got Mickey up on the screen. Let me see whether this works. Now, it won't look as mint as what the rest of the stream looks, hopefully, but let me see if I can grab Mickey here. Give me 2 seconds, everyone. As you can see, you can still see me, and I will get Mickey if I can. Right, properties. Will that do it? Can we get Mickey there? Here we go. Right, I'm just gonna have to adjust it a bit and try and get Mickey in here as well. Look, bear with the messing around with the screen. I hope it don't jar all you out, but you can see lovely Mickey up on the screen there. I'll make myself a little bit smaller so we can squeeze him in as well. Look, on the fly, Mickey's in the building. Good to see you on the stream, Mickey. Right, so let me just ask you a question here, Mickey, for the live stream. Depay, the latest rumours, what's your views?
I'm not sure. Whether it's true. He's got a massive affiliation with Manchester United. Still supports them. He's always wishing them well, especially when they play us. You learn to look at his Twitter feed. He says once a red, always a red. I'm not quite so sure on that one. I think we're looking at two midfielders instead at Lyon.
Right, okay. People are saying about a bit of an echo there. Something a little bit with the sound from Mickey there, and for some reason, all of a sudden Mickey's screen is shrinking. So we're just testing this at the moment. But Mickey, carry on talking, mate. So if you're not a fan of Depay,
right.
What do you think about Pepe's latest rumours?
Oh my God, what a player. I've just been watching videos of him, reading his stats. He is, outside of Paris Saint-Germain, the best player in France by a country mile. And that's no mean feat. And in fact, he tore them apart a few weeks ago. So
yeah. I think he's a fantastic player. Do you believe the rumours that are coming out about him wanting Liverpool?
I can't see why not. Most top players. I bet there's loads of players trying to get a move to Liverpool that we don't want. So I would love to see him at Liverpool. I think he's the perfect kind of forward. Klopp doesn't like.
We've lost Mickey. So I'll carry on. I'll try and get Mickey back. Here we go. Mickey, we'll carry on without the video, my friend, and hope that it'll be all right.
Perfect.
Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, please tell us if that's a lot better. Mickey, carry on talking about Pepe.
Hello. Right. Okay.
Yep.
So Pepe is.
Yep.
Right. Where was I? Right. Pepe is like the best player outside Paris Saint-Germain. We know this. He's the perfect kind of forward for Klopp. Klopp doesn't like out and out strikers. We know this because none of our front three are out and out strikers. In fact, Firmino is an attacking midfielder originally. Plays in the wing. Lewandowski had an amazing quote about Klopp. I watched the programme about Klopp, and he says the first year he was at Klopp said to him, "You're playing on the left." So he played him on the left, and he said he hated it for the first 3 months, and after that he realised why Klopp did it, because Klopp wants versatile forwards. He wants him to change. He wants him to be comfortable on the left, the right, and the middle, so they can all interchange. And I personally think that Pepe fits that mould, and he's the kind of striker he wants, and he's got abundance of pace.
Yeah, I agree. Mickey, what we're getting from the live chat is a lot of people saying there's a lot of lag, and the voice is quite distorted. So what we'll have to do, mate, is probably leave it there, and we'll get you on again.
What if I do that now?
What? Go on, carry on.
Is that better now?
That's a lot better from my end. It might be better from everyone else as well. So, yeah, hopefully we can carry on with that then. Right, so obviously one of the updates from today as well is about Timo Werner. Liverpool increased their interest over the last 2 weeks. I said this, didn't I, about 2 days ago, and now all of a sudden we're seeing it come out today. I believe it, mate. Do you think Timo Werner is high up on Klopp's list this summer?
I believe he's high up on the list, but I believe Werner is like within that little German group, doesn't really want to play outside Germany. So that could be the battle that we have. Same as Julian Brown. They really don't like coming out of Germany at the moment. I don't know why. And we've seen it with Hazard's brother. He didn't want to join us. He wants to stay in Germany. There's a lot of people want to stay in Germany.
Yeah, well, we're seeing it with Brandt today, aren't we? They're saying that the rumours are that he would move to Dortmund, but really, ideally, he wants to stay in Germany, and he's going to snub Liverpool and Spurs' interest in him.
Well, yeah, the German league is a good league. I think it is a good league. It's another league that suffers from only 4 or 5 good teams, but it just seems to be a little bit of thing where they all want to stay in their own league. They don't really want to leave. Germany used to send people to Italy all the time, Spain. They seem to be staying put at the moment. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but look, I think for me, as I said, my number one person that I think we should be looking at is Timo Werner. this summer. And I don't just mean Liverpool should be looking at him. I mean that us fans should be following, because I actually do believe that Klopp likes him and would take him as backup for the front three or as a rotation player. It just, you know, when we're talking about bringing these players in, we say they're going to be backup, or are they good enough backups? I'm talking about a player coming in that they're all starting 11 players. I want to see the bench and the starting 11, them all be starting 11 quality. So that way then, you've got a game midweek and you have one team, and then when you come to the weekend, a few players change. You know, all starting 11 quality. That is where I want to see Liverpool at going into next season.
You know, to be honest, our midfield has been that all season. You know what I mean? We seem to swap the midfield every week, but we keep the same front three and the same back four. So I think we're there with the midfielders. There's a little bit of work to do at the back to get them all up to standard. And we definitely need better quality up front. And the players that we're being linked with and the players that look like they may be coming are all top quality and could easily take the place of our stars. We've got to get used to this as well. We're not, if we do sign these, say we sign Pepe and Werner, we've got to get used to dropping Mane and Salah and Firmino. We've got to get used to it because it's going to happen.
Yeah, and it's not... See, the terminology like there, Mickey, it's not that we're dropping them, is it? We're just rotating the team so that they stay fit and ready and keep injuries at bay as well when you do that, isn't it?
Well, you look, Firmino's suffering this season towards the end with them injuries. If we'd had a bit more rest, would he have had these injuries? We don't know, do we?
No, it's very true. Good to see everyone in the live chat. Thank you so much for joining us live. I still can hear a bit of lag on Mickey's mic, so I know there's a few comments that popped up saying about it. So, Mickey, I think we'll try again next time, hopefully from the beginning, and see if it's all right. Maybe it might just be the weather or something tonight. I'm not sure, mate. But
just a quick one, Daz. Just a quick one.
Yeah.
My source on Ruben Neves.
Yeah.
He seems to think it's going to happen.
Well, there you go.
And Lloyd Kelly from Bristol. And that's all I need to say.
Okay, right. So we're keeping an eye on that one then. We're keeping an eye on that. Thank you so much, Mickey.
Right, thank you. And I'm sorry, I don't know. It might be the internet playing up because it's Friday night. I don't know. Yeah,
it could be. Everyone's buzzing over Liverpool transfers. Right. Let's catch you in a bit, Mickey, mate. Take care.
See you all in the chat.
Thanks, mate. Bye, mate. I'm really, really sorry about the lag from Mickey's end there, everyone. Whatever was going on, hopefully it won't happen in the future. We don't normally have a problem with Mickey's setup, do we, or whatever there. You know, Nigel saying, great job, Mickey. As always, Mickey is a fantastic addition to the team here. He calls in a lot. Outer City's in the building. He says, evening, everyone. Good evening, Outer, mate. Good to see you in here. Jamal says, Timo Werner, de Ligt, left back, and Fekir. Oh my God, what a window that would be. As a Liverpool fan, I think I might just explode. But I'm staying professional. I'm staying calm. And the way I'm looking at it is Liverpool probably are only going to add one, maybe two top players. And then the youth setup will need to be addressed as well, I think. Hem says, evening all. Sorry, I've just finished work. Never be sorry, my friend. How was your day at work? Hope you had a good day. Earned a bit of money for the family, of course. Gary says, hi, Daz. I'm a bit late, but I'm in the stream. Good to see you in here, Gary, mate. Good to see you. Hope you've had a good day. Thoughts on Ziyech and his 25 million release clause. It's Hamza. Ziyech, 25 million, absolute bargain. Absolute bargain, my friend. I don't see how Liverpool will not be interested in signing him. One of the updates today, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining, was Ajax Sporting Director Mark Overmars said he leaves when a top club comes in. He is in focus because of his achievements in the Champions League. Many big clubs are buzzing around him. We promised Hakim that we would agree to a good transfer. Liverpool have apparently been watching him, and I also saw today that Bayern might just be favourites over that at this point in time. But what I've got to say on the whole situation is all top teams are going to be buzzing, as he said. They're all going to want him. 25 million release clause is the rumour. How can you not go and try and sign him? How can you not go and try and sign him? Edwards will be licking his lips at 25 million. You know, LFC Tim, 25 million is nothing. You're spot on. It is in today's market. 25 million is what you'd pay for a mid-table goalkeeper. Am I right, everyone? You know, that is the way I'm looking at it. Some people might be like, nah, you know, Simon Mignolet, he's a mid-table goalkeeper, isn't he? Liverpool will probably sell him for about 10, 15 million. Unless you're Edwards, maybe, and Edwards will probably get 30 million for Mignolet, hopefully. Right. Please leave a thumbs up if you're enjoying the updates and you're enjoying the content going forward. As well, don't be shy. Leave a comment in the live chat. Give me your questions as well. See if I can help answering them. Even if it's not about transfers, even if it's about the other updates today. John Barnes had his say on Liverpool, and he thinks that Liverpool are now in a situation where we actually don't have to buy in this transfer window. We are strong enough. He said, you look against Barcelona, basically. Liverpool didn't have their starting 11 players, and we still beat them 4-0. So, do you agree with John Barnes as well? I do. I think we don't have to go and sign, but I would like us to go and sign. And the players that we're being linked with are very nice indeed. How much do you get for an Ultimate Champions League win, says LFC Tim? I don't know the exact figure off the top of my head, my friend. I think there's a few things that comes into it, but someone probably be able to type in on Google and see what it would have been last year, and it would be the same this year. I actually don't have that in my notes in front of me, but do you think we're seeing much of Brewster next season? O-Dog, I think we're going to see Brewster next year because he got guaranteed some first team football. Otherwise, he would have left. He would have gone to the Bundesliga, as was the rumours, wasn't it, at the time? I actually believe them. And Klopp had a conversation with him. So I think we will see Brewster play. I don't think we're going to see tons of Brewster. I think you've got some cup games Brewster will come in and play. Maybe a few 10-minute cameos at the end. Look, if Brewster's absolutely smashing it in training, then brilliant. We might see a lot more than what we're all expecting of Brewster next year. And I hope that is the case, to be honest, because I think he's a very, very good young player. We need a playmaker, says Imad. Yes, I agree with that one. I want to see a playmaker come in. I mean, you look at the names that we're being linked with. These are the names that I'm kind of keeping everyone updated with. You've got ligt there, but you've got Neres, Brandt, Depay, Pepe, Werner, Ziyech. Those are some of the names that I'm keeping everyone updated on this channel daily and what's going on with the transfers. But if you're looking at all those players there, who's the real playmaker in amongst all them? I think the two that stand out to me that you're looking for a midfield, playmaker, box to box, maybe you've got Brandt and Ziyech. Werner is a striker, can play out on the wing, can be a playmaker as well, but he's not really that type of player. Pepe is an incredible player. He's a playmaker, but more of a winger, isn't he? Depay, same, and Neres, the same, but all very, very talented players. And I am wondering whether if we signed one of them players, Klopp does what he did with Genie. Look at Genie, was a winger, brought him in, put him in midfield, and it works an absolute treat, wasn't it? But how many times can you get away with doing that? Do you get where my head is at with it? Klopp can't just go out there and sign 50 wingers and turn them into, a left back for one of them, midfielder for the other. I would like to think that Klopp could do that because I know he's an absolute magician, but even that might be a bit of a stretch for him. Would love Ziyech or Fekir, says V for Vendetta. I really like the name, V for Vendetta. That film was brilliant, V for Vendetta, wasn't it? I would like Ziyech for 25 million, totally makes sense. Fekir, you all know my views on Fekir. I was buzzing that we could have got him. And if we did go back in for him and get him, then yeah, I'd still be happy. It's Houssem says 25 million for Ziyech would be a steal. Mones is saying, and Bobby as a centre mid. So Monis is saying about dropping Bobby into centre mid. I really agree with that. I said this before. I said what you've got, if you sign someone like Werner, any of them, if you sign Neres, Depay, Pepe, Werner, what you could do is you could drop Bobby back a little bit, and Salah could play a striker, or Mane could play a striker, and then you've got the new wingers that come in, or Werner as a striker with Bobby just behind him. We've done it before. We did it with Slanky, didn't we? And we've done it in a couple of games. And to be honest, I quite like that. I think Bobby, people are talking about we need an out-and-out goal scorer, an out-and-out striker. Bobby is not that, because Bobby gives more to the team. He gives more to the game than just trying to score goals. He's everywhere, that man. He is everywhere. He doesn't just sit in the box, does he, and poach goals. That's not what Bobby does. Bobby, his teeth gleam and he works his socks off. He wins the ball back for the team. He starts the press. He harasses the other team massively. And I think if you drop him a bit deeper as well, we're talking about we need a flair player in this transfer window. We're saying we need to sign someone with a bit of flair in midfield. Bobby's got a bit of flair, hasn't he? He's got enough flair, to be honest, to put in that role. Bobby is a soldier, says Kieran. I agree with that one, my friend. I think he is. Everyone loves Bobby, says Go. How can you not love Bobby? How can you not love him? I think he's a fantastic player. He is a Liverpool player through and through, that man. Thomas says, Liam, I don't think any of our midfielders will leave, and therefore I can't see any midfielders coming in. The one that I've got a question mark over, Thomas, is Lallana. Does Lallana go? And I do think that we would still add to the midfield. Shall I tell you why? Even if Lallana don't go. Do you know when we signed Shaqiri and the Fekir stuff was going on at the same time as Shaqiri, I remember a lot of the Liverpool journalists and that saying that Shaqiri wasn't a backup or second choice to Fekir, that Liverpool was targeting both of them at the same time. So if we would have lamped Fekir, we would have bought in Shaqiri and Fekir at the same time. So mental. Connor says 108 likes and counting. We've reached our target. Wow, thank you so much, everyone. We've done it. We've got 237 in. What should we do? So we see if we can hit 150 for this stream. If we can do that, I love all of you so much anyway, but if we could do that, it would mean the world to me. I hope you've enjoyed the update so far today. I've really enjoyed getting your lot's views as well. Mickey was brilliant coming on, even though at some points he was a bit of a robot, wasn't he? But I'll take a robot Mickey any day. You know, he still speaks more sense than most of Man United fans, doesn't he? Injuries destroyed him, says LFC Tim. Lallana should go. So he's basically Lallana out. How many people with LFC Tim but Lallana's going? Put your hands up in the live chat or just say out or whatever if you think Lallana should go. I'm not one that thinks that Lallana should be pushed out the door, but if he thinks that he could go somewhere else, get regular game time, and if it is down to Jurgen Klopp's style of play that he is basically getting these injuries, then maybe it will benefit him going somewhere else. Mickey's got an out. V's got his hand up, so that's out. Shah's got out. Angus is out. Ahmad is out as well. The Copite says Lallana, I think, could go, so Copite's down with that as well. Thomas says love him, but out. Yeah. Bodder says stay. So Bodder is Lallana in. Miggs is out. Matthew, I think he's got his hands up. I think that's a hand up. Yep. Defo out, says British. Oh my God, look, Shelley's out as well. Oh God, Richard says, oh, I made it home, Dazza. Wicked. Good to see you tonight, Richard. I'm so glad you managed to join us. Brilliant. Yeah, so obviously the question was, do you think Lallana's out in the summer or do you want him out? And the majority of what I'm seeing is Lallana is out. Wow. So we shall see on that one. We shall see if he does end up leaving the club. If he does, of course, this channel will be one of the first to bring it to you on YouTube. But as far as it stands at the moment, we haven't seen that Lallana wants to go, and we haven't seen that Liverpool are going to be looking to sell him, have we? But the other one is Lovren. Lovren's the other one in there. Lovren, one of the Liverpool subscribers on this channel said the thing with getting rid of Lovren is he's a clever lad, speaks 5 languages, I think he said, which was a nice little fact that I didn't know. I think that's brilliant. He said he's best friends with Mo Salah, good friends with a lot of lads in the change room, so you'd be losing that. But put your hands up. You know, Mickey started it. Monis is on it. Lovren out. Let me know whether you're Lovren out or in this transfer window as well. So interesting to get people's views. I mean, there was times where Lallana was one of the best centre-back in the world. I mean, he's had some fantastic games for us. William Skagoy with knock 20 donation. Thank you so much to you, my friend. A massive shout out to you. Lallana in, need him in the dressing room. Wow, thank you so much. Honestly, I never expect the donations, but I really appreciate it. Big shout out to you, mate. I hope you've had a fantastic day, and honestly, thank you. Yeah, so, right, let's see what we've got with the Lovren ins and outs. In, out, shake it all about. Do the okie dokie. And let's see what we're left with. The Copite says Lovren in. So the Copite's definitely a Lovren in. Thomas Bin says Lovren out. Give the 6 to Fab. Interest in there as well. Lovren has to stay. He's Mo's best friend, says MTM. Studge, Lallana, Moreno, Mings, Lovren all out, says LFC Tim. To move forward, we need to get the deadwood out, says British Warrior. Monis and Mickey was Lovren out, wasn't they? Miggs is Lovren out. Raiden says he's the best centre-back in the world, so no. Liam says Lovren in. Think Lovren is good for the team atmosphere, says Kebab. Yes. Yeah, that is what people are saying that want to keep him in as well. Look, I think he's got some great... As I said, he's had some great games for us, and it would be a shame to see him, because I think Lovren come under a lot of fire, didn't he, since he's been at Liverpool. And that man stood his ground, kept his chin up, and played his way back into the fans' hearts when there was a time when everyone was saying he needs to go. and he still turned it round for himself. And you see when he scored a goal for us at one point, like how much it meant to him. So it's a shame when you see a player like that, when people are saying that they should leave. But I really appreciate you lot giving me your views on it. So Lallana and Lovren, the majority of people are saying out, but I'm glad to see that there was a few of you there saying about Lovren in. Obviously, with the talk tonight over de ligt, Liverpool being favourites now, that turned on its head, didn't it? Even I didn't see about that. I've set up my live stream tonight, and then all of a sudden, de ligt to Liverpool favourites. Incredible stuff, incredible. As I said, I haven't seen it, so I can't sit here honestly on this live stream and say I believe it's true or I believe that or anything. I will speak about it more in tomorrow's stream once I've done my research on it and digging. But very interesting that Man United fans thought that they had a chance of de ligt, and now they're saying Liverpool stolen him from us as well. Barcelona believe that Liverpool have steamed ahead. But the one thing that I did say, didn't I, everyone? I said, and this was only the other day, I said what you will see with the de ligt stuff is one day Barcelona will be favourites, the next day Liverpool will be favourites, then Bayern Munich will be favourites. It's gonna do that. The papers, they're selling stories. De ligt is a big name this transfer window. Everyone clicks for de ligt. It's just the way it's going to be. So just hold the celebrations off. Just yet, I would anyway. But if we could sign de ligt, yes, I would go mental. Moreno, Klein and Studge are surplus ahead of Lallana and Lovren. Yeah, I think they're probably the players going at Wango, aren't they? Paul says, any truth to Nicolas Pepe and Matthias de ligt? Paul, thank you for your question, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. The Nicolas Pepe stuff is definitely gathering momentum. I'm very interested in what the other like teams' social media platforms are saying. Like Manchester United, for instance, they was linked heavily with him for a period of about 48 hours over the last few days. There was 48 hours of Manchester United Pepe, and I said it on my channel. It's all about them at the moment. And now they're saying, oh, for God's sake, Liverpool took Pepe from us as well. So they believe that Pepe wants Liverpool. The rumours are there that Pepe only wants Liverpool or he doesn't move. And apparently he's willing to wait until after the Champions League. It's just a few of the things that I've seen. How true it is at the moment, I don't know, because what I look for, as I said, everyone, is I look for the quotes, I look for the speech, I look for agents talking to the player. The last thing that the player said was, it's not the time to talk about it, we'll talk after the season. We haven't seen anything more from the player. So definitely stick around on the channel, subscribe if you haven't already. As soon as I see more from the player or from the agent, I will be giving you the update on that, as I am with them all anyway, but I try my best, everyone. I hope that helps, my friend, Paul. And the Matthias de ligt stuff, that's going to chop and change every day for me. But yeah, tonight, since I'd set up a live stream, everyone's going nuts saying Liverpool are now favourites. So interesting. I can't wait to get off a live stream, to be honest, and do a bit of digging and find out. And then tomorrow's live stream, I'll give you what I think on that fully. I need 24 hours to properly research. Richard says, hey Rez, don't forget to like this video and smash the subscribe button while you're at it. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much, Richard. Yeah, please do if you like it, and share it on your social medias as well. If you hit the share button, I'd much appreciate that. We get more Liverpool fans, get their views. De ligt is in Barca right now, says Harvey Paulin. That's very interesting, Harvey. Oh, you sitting? I think Harvey's sitting there having a drink with him. I'm only joking, Harvey, mate. Yes. Look, if de ligt's in Barca right now, if he's in Liverpool right now, who knows, mate, to be honest. You know, like I said, I don't know. I'm just a Liverpool supporter. But it'd be great news if Liverpool did steam ahead of Barcelona and get in there first. I believe they've got to sell a few players before they can buy de ligt. As Mickey said, with Griezmann, signing Griezmann, trying to land Griezmann, they might not be able to get de ligt and Griezmann both at the same time. And I said, they need money. That was the same with the Coutinho stuff. They need to sell players first. They're not going to get it. Raiden saying, hashtag de ligt Friday. So remember the hashtag Fakir Friday stuff, Raiden? Wow. De ligt Friday it is then. Your daily de ligt updates. That is what I keep calling it. Your dose of daily de ligt. Liverpool current payout for the Champions League is 70.35 million. If we win, goes up to 74.35 million. Thank you so much, Cole. Cole with the information that was obviously asked in the stream earlier there. See, the fans are absolutely brilliant on this channel. The subscribers, Liverpool fans. If there's something that I haven't got in front of me, they will go away and they will find it out. So if you've got any questions, put it in the live stream and somebody out of all of us will know the answer, or we will go and do the research quickly and find it out for you. Please no Fakir Friday, says Richard Fink. I don't want to see any more Fakir Fridays, mate, unless out of the blue there's a Fakir Friday and he's actually plays for Liverpool. Liam says, I think we should get the money for Milner instead of letting him go on a free. Liam, it's very interesting because I said I see him not really wanting to leave Liverpool until he is going on a free so that Leeds don't have to pay for him and then he gets to go down and finish his career at Leeds. So that's where I see the Milner situation leading to. But I do get that you could take a bit of money for him, but really, how much money are you going to get for James Milner with his age? He's up there, one of the best players for me, but the other teams, do they look at James Milner and go, we're going to pay 20 million for him? I think you'd probably get around the 10 million mark, maybe, for James Milner. And if that was the case, I think he's well worth 10 million for another year of him. If that's all we've got left, 10 million for James Milner for the year, yes, please. Don't forget, if we're not getting a backup for Andy Robertson in this transfer window, James Milner is that. He's your backup for Andy Robbo. He's your backup for Trent as well. He's your backup for any player on the pitch. That man will play anywhere that he has to for Liverpool. And hopefully he gets to win the Champions League with Liverpool as well. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Raiden says, is Millie a Liverpool legend? Raiden, if he lifts that Champions League trophy, how can you not say Milner's a Liverpool legend? How can you not? It will go down in history, won't it? And to make 2 Champions League finals in a row, I consider Millie a legend. Anyway, people were saying he was boring, but his social media game's been pretty good, hasn't it, I think. Ron, yes, but I'm sick and tired of letting people going out on free. Liam's like, no one shall move on a free anymore from this club. With Edwards about, not many people do they now? We're very clever with how we do stuff. You can't articulate the worth of Milner to this team. You really can't, Richard. I think that is a very well put. I think the way Richard just put it is very well done. Louis says, Daz, there's a picture of De Ligt and De Jong going to Barcelona, but don't worry, they're only going to celebrate the title. There you go. So Louis on it. So that was what was being said then. He's in Barcelona. So that's a new rumour tonight, is it? De Ligt's in Barcelona because he's off celebrating or something. Like I said, you're going to have to bear with me on the latest with De Ligt. Obviously, I'm on a live stream. I don't know what's going on while I'm on here. I'm just talking to you. I only know what I saw today. And the latest with De Ligt is that Barcelona stalled on it. They didn't want to increase their value on him. That was the latest. So, yeah, very interesting. Makes for a good read later tonight and tomorrow for me. Milner can put Ribena in big ears, the cop-out. Can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing the social media? He's got to do that, hasn't he? Liverpool win the Champions League final. James Milner online fills the Champions League trophy up with Ribena and it's just like chugging it. Oh, God. I think I'd be in hysterics if that happened. Red Tick Gaming says, hi, hello, my friend. Good to see you again tonight. Hope you're very well. Thank you to everyone who's joined me tonight. I know Connor said we smashed 100 likes, I think, but I said if we could get 150, I'm being a bit cheap. 150 would be amazing. With how many people just watching it, that'd be brilliant. Nicolas Pepe says, red tick. Nicolas Pepe today, let me go over them notes, shall I? There's a lot of you that have been new in here. Nicolas Pepe, some of the rumours over the last couple of days is he wants Liverpool or no one. Liverpool made contact with signing Pepe and he's willing to snub Manchester United to come to LFC. That was the rumours that you've seen on there, but as I said, wait for the evidence, the real evidence. And the last bit of evidence that we had was him talking, and that was the other day, and he said, we don't talk about it. The season is not over yet. Once it is finished, we will be able to talk about it. But now, no. So we will hear from him very soon, I am sure. I'm just waiting for the next thing that he says. I believe when the journalists approach him next time and say, you going to Liverpool, you're going to United, where are you going? I believe we're going to get a bit more of a hint as to where he chooses. So just wait. Give it a little bit, and on this channel I'll be like straight on YouTube, straight with the updates. And yeah, I actually do believe that Pepe prefers a move to Liverpool. Of course I do. But it's whether Liverpool are going to be willing to pay, 70 million roughly for him, when you've got the other options out there on the table. Depay's another one that we've been linked with today. Again, it kind of stems from what I was saying on the channel the other day about we was scouting a few players of Lyon on Sunday. And then what didn't help as well was Depay tweeted out a major throwback with my brother Genie Wijnaldum. You're doing the nation proud, my brother, with a picture of both of them together. I tweeted back to that saying, what was it? Could this be a sign? I'm down with you joining the LFC if you're down. And yeah, massive shout out to Liverpool Echo because they featured my tweet. And yeah, I was like, oh, wicked. I was doing a bit of research today looking at stuff and I was like, Memphis to pay this, look, see what I can find. And all of a sudden on Liverpool Echo, there's my tweet. I was like, fan dabby dozy. So yeah, the Depay stuff, I would keep an eye on it. I said it even when we first started talking about transfer rumours, nearly a week ago now. I said Depay, there's something about Depay that in my head I feel like we really need to keep an eye on. Hakim Ziyech, fresh rumours today over him in Liverpool, especially they started coming out since the rumours over Brandt today saying that he's possibly staying in Germany. If he doesn't stay with Leverkusen, Brandt, then it looks like he might want to go to Dortmund because he's happy basically in Germany. So what then I saw was Hakim Ziyech. The rumours started to all of a sudden flood about Liverpool. But then what sparked it a bit more as well is something to come out today, some more quotes for you all, is that Ajax's sporting director Mark Overmars said he leaves when a top club comes. He is in focus because of his achievements in the Champions League. Many big clubs are buzzing around him. We promised Hakim that we would agree to a good transfer. Liverpool have apparently been watching him. It's something else that I saw today, and there was also another rumour that suggested that Bayern are favourites for Hakim Ziyech, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But very interesting that, Mark Overmars come out and said that today. We knew that he was going to probably be leaving anyway, but we know that Ajax don't want to lose all their players. I kind of feel sorry for him. How many of you feel sorry for Ajax this window? Because everyone is trying to poach from them. They are going to be picked on, aren't they, by all the top clubs wanting all their best players. But that is what happens when you play really well in the Champions League, isn't it? And your team is really young. That does happen. Liverpool have been in that situation where our best players are poached. So I feel for him, but at the same time, would I take Ziyech for 25 million? That's the rumour. Buyout clause, 25 million. Yes, you're damn right I would. I would pick on him. I would go and get him. I'd bring him in his transfer window. What a player he's turned out to be. Also in today's updates surrounding the transfers, everyone, for those that are asking, we've got the links with David Neres. Apparently Liverpool are interested in him, but what I did see today was that Ajax are understood to have received provisional contract offers from Manchester United, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich and PSG, but no mention of LFC in that. That was from Get French Football News, that all stemmed from. So like I said, you can't always go off Get French Football News, you can't go off Sky Sports, you can't go off all this stuff. It's not all factual, it's still a rumour. Liverpool, from what I can tell, from what I've made of this rumour mill so far this window, leading up to this window, Neres is one of them players that Liverpool probably scouted and are keeping a bit of an eye on. But the latest with him is no evidence suggests that Liverpool are making a move for him. Your daily de Ligt dose, from what I saw today, was that Barcelona did not want to increase their offer for de Ligt, and this could be another reason the move has stalled. Don't forget I mentioned his agent also wants a 20% commission, so that could be another factor. That is mental, absolutely mental. The rumoured fee was around 75 million, and I think that was probably 75 million euros because they're talking about 61 million today, I think, is what Ajax are happy with. And then Mickey come on the live stream tonight. He joined, he phoned in, and he said from what he saw tonight, Barcelona sources and everything are saying Liverpool have took the lead now in the race for de Ligt. I can't confirm any of that. I haven't seen it myself. I've been on a live stream. So obviously let me know your views on all of that, everyone. But your daily de Ligt dose is, we could have overtook Barcelona basically. Interesting. That Turkish goalkeeper that we was linked with everyone yesterday, remember I did the update on it, I forgot his name, I deleted the notes basically when I was trying to tell you about it. Basically his name is Ergürcan Kakir. It's really hard to pronounce. I'm not the best with English names, let alone difficult names from other countries. So bear with me on that one. But he's a 23-year-old Turkish goalkeeper. He's not going for a lot of money. The fees that they're talking about are very minimal. He's looking to be a backup goalkeeper to Alisson. His agent did come out and speak yesterday, saying that Liverpool, one of the clubs that have been in contact. Whether that's true or not, we don't know, but his agent said that. So one to keep an eye on for us, isn't it? Does that mean that Simon Mignolet is on his way out this window? Possibly. I think that's the case anyway. Hull City are targeting Liverpool youngster Herbie Kane for a potential loan deal next season. Good move for him, maybe. I think the highly rated midfielder has reportedly been tracked by the Championship side since the turn of the year. So let's see how that one pans out. Julian Brown, obviously the latest with him, as I said before, looks like he could reject a move to Liverpool and Spurs to stay in Germany. That was just a little bit of a Brucey bonus. The Real Madrid Salah rumours, I wanted to just get it off my chest at the beginning of the stream, so I'm going to do it again. They're not true at all. What I did see was that Zidane apparently liked the thought of Hazard, Benzema and Salah as his front three, but as we all saw last night, Luka Jovic had completed a 52.4 million to Real Madrid, so that makes the Salah rumours even more unlikely, doesn't it? But all top teams will want our top players. That is what it means to be at the top. If you're one of the top teams, if you're the best team in the world, which Liverpool are in my opinion, then everyone's going to want to sign your players. And we just have to go, nuh-uh, not on my Nelly. And I believe that is what Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, Edwards, that's kind of the conversations that they're having with people like Real Madrid. So Blake, I did say yesterday, Blake had said over the de Ligt stuff as well, another little Brucey bonus basically. This is what he had to say. I've got the exact thing here just to give you guys. There's been meetings between Barcelona and de Ligt's agent, Mino Raiola, in recent weeks, and also Barcelona and Ajax. They're willing to pay 61 million. Ajax are happy with that. It's now down to the player where he wants to go. Bayern Munich, PSG and Liverpool wanted him, but I feel that he's close, or that's what Barcelona feels, that they're close to getting him. There is a cup final to be played, so I don't know when the announcement will be made, but in the next couple of weeks we should know everything about that one. So that's what Blake had to say over de Ligt. So yeah, something else that I forgot to mention in my updates at the beginning of the stream, but Oxlade-Chamberlain has been assured over his England future as well. Liverpool midfielder Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has been told he remains in the plans for England boss Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate said, "I think when you are recovering from a cruciate ligament injury, you need a period of time to get some more starts. More 90 minutes under his belt, and it's an important thing for him. He's managed to get some minutes at Liverpool," said the England boss. "We shouldn't be risking him in our games at this stage of his recovery from a serious injury, but he's very much in our thoughts for next season." Basically, I said it was a shame to see that he wasn't in there, but then when I thought about it, I thought actually it's good, isn't it? Because we don't want him to get injured again. So Southgate's spot on really with that. So I actually like saying we shouldn't be risking him at this stage of his injury. So spot on, Southgate. Thank you very much. Liverpool as well. Oh my God, I forgot this at the beginning. So I'm really sorry to those that try and watch it really briefly at the beginning. But Liverpool have warned supporters that if they are caught selling on Champions League final tickets, they will be punished. Fans found in breach of rules stipulating that no ticket is allowed to be sold or offered to anyone without permission from the club could be banned from Anfield from buying tickets in the future. Wow. So there's a lot of talk about fans getting the tickets and then selling them on for ridiculous prices. I know what a lot of your lot's views are on it already because I've seen it all over social media, what you've said. But interesting that Liverpool now release a statement on it as well. So let me know your views if you haven't already. Alisson and Bobby in the Copa America Brazil squad, but no Fabinho. That's absolutely mental. Fabinho misses out. It's another good thing again, more rest for Fabinho. So it's good in that sense for Liverpool, but for the player himself to have such a good season like he has, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, isn't he? I think he's got a brilliant future ahead at Liverpool and for Brazil anyway, but, you know, Coutinho, with the form that he's been in, makes Brazil, and yeah, our lad is missing out. But Alisson and Bobby's in there, because I know someone tweeted me on Twitter and said it's because of the Champions League final or something that he's not playing in it and their game's a few days later. But Alisson and Bobby have made the squad, so I don't think it's to do with that, my friend. To anyone else that thought that could be possible as well. So that's it as well. In today's news, Pep Guardiola apologises for the chant, but do we really care about his apology? Not really. So yeah, sorry that there was a few things that I missed out at the beginning, but I guess it kind of just benefits you for staying into the live stream, doesn't it? Because you just got a few extra updates for today. And also I want to apologise for the state of my hair today. The fringe is doing its own thing. I had a shower earlier, didn't put anything in it, and yeah, it's basically waving at you all, isn't it? Junior says, hey Daz, hey Junior mate, how are you? Good to see you in here. Paul says, João Felix, squad player, we are linked. Paul, I don't believe the João Felix move with Liverpool, to be honest. We have been mentioned, haven't we, with the Rumours. I have seen what you're talking about with that, Paul, but the fee that they're talking about with it, I can't see Liverpool paying it. When you're talking about the other players that we're being linked with at the moment, and we might not even sign them, their fees, maybe Felix might cost nearly double what most of them will cost. So do Liverpool do that, or do we go and add two quality players to the team for the same sort of price? I think Klopp is that sort of a manager. He might just do that, but Felix is a brilliant player, isn't he? And we have been linked, but I'm not believing the rumours. No evidence really to it for me. But of course, let me know if you lot believe the Felix rumours. Mickey says Felix is going to Atletico. We're going to be linked with every big player, says Richard. We are, mate. We really are. We basically have been linked with most of the top players. I think they're going to be on the move this window. There's only a few names that I haven't come across, that we haven't been linked with. But yeah, the main names that are sticking out to me, like I said, I'm keeping an eye for you lot. Neres, Brandt, Depay, Pepe, Werner, Ziyech, ligt, Aouar, if that's how you say his name, obviously the Lyon midfielder. I think we should keep an eye on him as well, just because Liverpool was scouting him on Sunday. So worth a look and to keep an eye on. But as always, like I said, if you haven't subscribed and you want me to keep you up to date, hit subscribe, and daily I will do live streams giving you the updates on all them players. Even if it means that they're moving to another club, at least we can tick them off our list and say, well, we can forget about all the rumours now. They're going to Manchester United, or they're going to Barcelona, or they're going to Real Madrid. Can't believe I said one of them players are going to Manchester United. Who's going to Manchester United this window? Oh dear. Depay, he's a mank. He rejected us before, says EJ. Yeah, I know people's views over Depay, mate. I do know it. I trust Klopp. I think if Klopp wants Depay and he gets him, then I trust that it's the right move with whoever Klopp goes for. But I know, and I said it before, when the Depay rumours come up, I knew there would be a lot of Liverpool fans that would be like, I don't want him. Wouldn't want to see him play for Liverpool. Mickey rightly, when he called in earlier, said you only got to look at his social media stuff, and he said once a red, always a red. So silly things like that, isn't it, that will rub up the Liverpool fans. But, once a red, always a red. Yeah, you could be a red for Liverpool if Klopp wants him. But I'm just keeping an eye on it. It just makes sense that Depay is one of them names with so many rumours that was coming out right leading up to the transfer window. I mean, for weeks, I was like, okay, this Depay stuff, there's no smoke without fire. I feel like he could be one that we're definitely looking at. Richard says, good point, Daz. I'm glad you agree, Richard. Boom. Thank you so much. What else we got? UK Lad says, literally anyone who wants to go. Anyone who wants to go, what, to Manchester United? Is there anyone? Is that what you're on about? I think, is there anyone that wants to go to Manchester United? I think we've got a couple of subscribers at Manchester United fans and some that watch it and stuff. So, yeah, massive shout out to you Manchester United fans out there that are watching it. Good luck in the transfer window. I hope you do well. No, we've got some that are all right. That they don't cause us any problems and stuff. Leroy says, didn't Salah reject Liverpool for Chelsea? Leroy, you're spot on there, my friend. That is something that I liked, because someone said about Depay earlier on Twitter, and the reply to it was, don't forget about Salah. He rejected us for Chelsea. He was a Chelsea reject, because people are saying Depay was a Manchester United reject, basically. And look how good City's done for us. Paul says 159 likes. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you so much, everyone. Honestly, thank you so much. You're all absolutely amazing. You're smashing it on this channel at the moment. I say this channel, it's my face on it, but it's a Liverpool channel. It's all of your channels. You all come on it. You're a bigger part of it than me. I read out all of your comments. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Massive congratulations to all of us for achieving our goal tonight on that. Old toilet, you're done, says Tahir. He never rejected us, says LFC Gamer. What? Salah? Salah did reject us, my friend. If that was what you were saying, Salah had a chance to come to Liverpool. I've actually saw it somewhere that Salah said he remembers when Liverpool was trying to sign him and he chose to go to Chelsea, and he said that he doesn't regret it because it was about, obviously, it was what he had to do. Salah's he's quite knowledgeable, isn't he? And it's about his religion and faith as well. And he said it's something that he had to do and go through in his life to be where he's at now. So I've got a lot of respect for him in that sense. But yeah, Liverpool did go after him. No, Chelsea got him quicker, says at LFC Game. I've definitely seen him say that Liverpool was trying to sign him and he chose Chelsea, mate. Leon says, sorry, I'm late. I've been revised again. Leon, keep revising, my friend. I don't care if you're late every time. If I know you've been revising, then that is really good. Your future's more important than LFC live stream, isn't it? Van Dijk and de Ligt, imagine, says Danny W. Hang on. A moment to pause for Van Dijk and de Ligt. I like it. Mickey says, Daz, ask all what's their team for the final. Yeah, you can put in what your team's team for the final is, but don't forget on the channel, everyone, we are going to be doing a build-up show for the Champions League final. We've got that. I've still got a video that I need, a live stream that we've got to do. We're going to be talking about Liverpool's season. I've got it all in my head that we've got to do it, but I've just been giving us a bit of breathing time with the transfer window opening, doing the daily updates, and obviously we've still got a couple of weeks till Champions League final, so I'm trying to space out the videos, the live streams when it comes to like talking about Liverpool this season and stuff. I want to give us a bit of a gap in between each one. Do you think we would get 2 attackers as a step down is not good? SMJ, it's very possible that we do. I think, look, if Liverpool signed de Ligt, which I'm not saying that they're going to at all, but if we sign de Ligt, then we only sign 1 attacker. If we don't sign de Ligt, then it's possible that we sign 2 attackers. Do we still go out there and get a left-back replacement? Liverpool are scouting Lloyd Kelly from Bristol City, 15 million, in excess of 15 million. There's a couple of players that I think we'll make 1 or 2 big signings, and then the rest, I think we're just going to see a few youth players come in for me. But it also does depend on whether or how many players leave Liverpool, because as people are saying, we did ask a question in this live stream: Lovren in or out? Lallana in or out? And a lot of people saying out. So do them players want to stay at Liverpool? Do they want game time elsewhere? We don't know yet. If Lovren and Lallana both go, that's 2 big players that you need to go into a transfer market and sign big players to come in to replace them, isn't it? Really? Daniel Sturridge is going. Another player you've got to replace. Brewster's probably going to be Daniel Sturridge's replacement. But I still like Timo Werner to add to that front 3 as well. I'd rather keep Matip. He's been world class and he is tall, which helps. Yeah, do you know, LFC Gamer, Matip is apparently one of the best headers in the team as well. So I like that. He should really score more goals from us. He gets on the end of quite a lot of corners, doesn't he? So I want to see Joel Matip get more goals next season. Massive thumbs up if you agree with that one. Big Matip getting in there. Well, a lot of people say, not if we sign de Ligt, mate. De Ligt needs to be getting goals for us, but you know what I mean. If we don't, Matip pairs up with Van Dijk. I want to see Matip get some more goals. He deserves it. One of them runs might come off and he might score a screamer or something. Daz, you can play back up. You can play back up left back. Pritesh, you can play back up left back? What do you mean with that, Pritesh, mate? Let me just know what you're on about with that one, my friend, please. Mickey says, Matip, the Messi of defenders with those runs. He really is. He really is. As I said, very much like Sol Campbell used to be with his drive and run, wasn't it? Antwanger says, no Coutinho. Yeah, I don't want Coutinho back, me personally, but there are Liverpool fans that do, and I respect every Liverpool fan's opinion. If you want Coutinho back, good on you, because it's your opinion, and I hope that you stand by it. Whether everyone in the live chat saying we don't want Coutinho, if you want Coutinho, then feel free to say it, because it just means that we can discuss these things, isn't it? Connor says, looking forward to seeing Ox back next season. Oh, massive shout, Connor. Me too. He's going to be like a new signing for us. Keita, I think, will be like a new signing for us next year. You watch his space. Naby Keita is going to be the big man next year. Let's hope. Let's hope. Mickey agreed with Paul Hogan. Oh, what did Paul say? On the bench, out of City Cop, Jack Mac LFC, 3-way stream would be amazing. Let's see if we can make it happen, my friend. Obviously, I speak to both them lads. I haven't spoke to them in a little while because I had some time off. But yeah, I will definitely try and get something worked out there, everyone. Mickey says, Ox is like a new signing next season. Yes, yeah, I agree. Number 6 incoming, so I can rub it to my... So you've got Everton neighbours. And we need to get number 6, don't we, Danny? So that you can give him some stick. I agree. Do you know, today I had a Spurs fan giving me saying that their midfield's going to outclass us in Champions League final. They're too good for us. I was just like, really? What do you base that off then? You've got good players, don't get me wrong, but how have you done in the Premier League this year? What's the points difference? You've got to Champions League final. Well done, Spurs. You know, I think they're a good team, and I respect that they've got to a Champions League final, same as us. But please enlighten me on how their midfield is going to run us off the park. I had to sit and listen to it, so yeah. British, you can be Robertson's backup, mate. Oh, I could be Robertson's backup. British, God, you lot would not want me to be Robertson's backup. You've seen Moreno play football, yeah? Yeah. I'm not as good as Moreno, put it that way. I'm more of an attacking player anyway in my days. In my days of football, I was a striker. More of a playmaking striker, more than a clinical finisher. Don't get me wrong. I scored some good goals, but there was a couple of crosses across the box where it should have been a tap-in and I scuffed it wide. That was good old Dazza back in the day. I think Gomez, your partner, Van Dijk. Yeah, you know, Ashley... I'm a massive fan of Gomez, the way he started the season. My only look on Gomez is the poor injuries, bless him. I want him, and I don't mean that disrespectfully either when I said bless him, I just mean I feel for him. I want them injuries to stay at bay because I think he's one of the best centre-backs in the world, and well, could definitely be with how he started the season. How could he not be? Fast, powerful, he looked so good, didn't he? So hopefully that continues. Mike Hen says, do you believe that in the nose? No, Mike, I don't believe any in the nose, personally. Don't get me wrong, there'll be people out there that they do get a bit of knowledge before anyone else because of who they know. But Liverpool Football Club, and I can't say this enough, Liverpool Football Club, since the Van Dijk stuff, have been very clever with keeping things behind closed doors. I don't think anyone knows for definite who Liverpool are going to sign this window. If Liverpool are going to sign anyone this window. When someone says we're not going to sign anyone, they don't know that. They don't know that we are. All anyone can do is the same as what I can do. And it's exactly the same as what you can do. I'm a Liverpool supporter, same as you. I'm not in the know. You can look up everything that I look up. All I do is look up loads of different journalists, loads of different media, loads of different papers. I just spend hours a day doing it. And then what I do is I get it all together, every single piece. Like I was saying earlier, when I was looking up Depay, it was like, right, I need to look up Depay now. So I set myself a goal and I'm like, Depay's the man that I'm looking at now. I'm going to spend an hour looking up Depay. And that is what I do. Everything online that I can get hold of, I look at. I look for speech marks, I look for quotations, I look for agents, what they've said. I look at everything. That is what you have to do if you want to do kind of what I do. But do I have any inside knowledge on these players? No. And when people are on Twitter and stuff and go, I know for a fact Depay is coming to Liverpool, it's like, well, enlighten me then. How do you know for a fact that it's going to happen? You really don't, unless you're Depay or his friend or his agent. But these people that say stuff like this, it does make me laugh sometimes, all right? I've said in the past, I think something is going to happen, but I'm only thinking as a Liverpool fan, and I'm only thinking as someone that takes a lot of time in looking at media stuff. That is all. That is all. I don't know anyone at Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? I wish I did, but I don't have any transfer inside news. I just make the best of what I've got, and yeah, that is all these other in the knows do. It's the same as what I do, and you know, people believe that they've got inside sources. If they have or not, I honestly can't tell you. I don't think they have. Hours a day, don't you have a job? Lol, says Hottie Scotty. I'm not working at the moment, my friend, because of my heart condition. So, yeah. So I've got a lot of time at the moment. Tahir says, take care, Daz. Yeah, you take care, my friend. Thank you for joining me. LFC Gamer says, will the final be live on YouTube BT? It was last year. Yes, my friend, it will be. Ashley says, only believe it when the contract is signed. Yeah, that is the best way that you know. DC says, Liverpool will probably do the same thing as last year, work behind closed doors until the Champions League final is played. Then we'll probably get a signing like when we signed Fabinho. Yes, indeed. That is what I want to see as well. UK Lad says, I can't wait to see Ox again next season. He was on fire before the injury. He was, mate. He really was. Monkey says, all right, that's good to see you back, mate. I've been in China. Absolute madness, mate. But what a good season we're having, Monkey. That is absolutely mad. Yes, good to see you tonight, mate. I hope you had a good time in China. It sounds like it. Absolute madness. We have had a fantastic season, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Just read the lit is interested in United move still. Lol. Oh god, it's going to and fro, everyone. It's going to and fro. To people who are saying we won't sign anyone till after the final, remember we signed Fabinho out of nowhere and announced it after the final. Yes, EJ, exactly. Daz need to get onto Lallana rumours of him returning to Southampton. I'll have a look at him, Mickey. I will have a look at him. Keith says for Liverpool to take the next level, signing de Ligt, a creative midfielder, and Depay or Timo would increase our chance of taking a triple Premium League, Champions League, and FA Cup. Mickey, are you one of these supposed in the nose? Says Thomas Billings. Richard says Chinese football is like the next big thing. Yeah, they love it, don't they? They love it now. Thomas says, what's your opinion on Anfield not hosting a live screening of the game and instead having it at the Echo Arena? I'm not a fan of that, Thomas. I was going to be going to Anfield for the screening for the final. I did it last year. It was brilliant. And yeah, I was disappointed, to be honest. Take that concert there. Thanks. Like, cheers. Cheers, take that. Yeah, I'm now not going to Liverpool. So I'm not going to watch any screen up in Liverpool. My family is still going to Liverpool to, join the local Liverpool supporters, and the atmosphere will still be brilliant up there. Of course it will, but it's just me and my missus was like the amount of money that it would cost for us to go up there and stay up there, and then I thought to myself, hang on a minute, also it does mean then that I can do content on the channel, so that's what I've decided to do. Mickey has his sources, let it be, says Richard. Alan says Liverpool ace Adam Lallana tells friends plan at Southampton, plot 13 million return, exclusive. Adam Shaw, de Ligt, Ziyech, Werner in, out will be Sturridge, Shaq and Lallana. That's my 10p. Thank you very much, Adam. I like your 10p. I would take that 10p. Gary says we must sign 3 players, Dazza. Gary, thank you so much for your opinions. What 3 players, Gary? What 3 players? Give me your 3 that you would like. 16,000 in a 68,000 stadium, says LFC Gamer. Mickey, I know someone who is, and he's been 90% right. He's also got burnt with Fekir. Yeah, didn't we all get burnt with Fekir? But Fekir literally had Liverpool top on, did an interview, and then it collapsed. Thanks, Liverpool. Monkey, I'd pay big to get de Ligt, just to annoy Barcelona and Man United. Plus, we'd have the best defence in the world. Yeah, Monkey, I really like that. I'd pay big to get de Ligt as well for a lot of reasons, but one of them, it would annoy United fans, wouldn't it? Anthony says we are linked with some Turkish goalkeeper. Anthony, we are indeed. Let me give you his name, but I can't pronounce it very well, of course. It is me we're talking about. Huracan Kakir. Huracan Kakir is basically the way I pronounce his name. He's a 23-year-old Turkish goalkeeping international. It's not for a massive fee. There's a few little rumours going about with him. His agent sparked the rumours because he said that Liverpool were one of the teams that have been in contact over signing the goalkeeper. So that sparked rumours that Mignolet is definitely leaving this summer and that he may just be the goalkeeper that comes in. So, yeah, obviously in yesterday's stream, I did the update where I was like, yeah, Liverpool after this Turkish goalkeeper. And then I was like, looking through my notes and I was like, I cannot see the name. I've lost the name. So, yeah, I guess it does happen. When you have tons of notes like what I actually have, you're going to lose some here and there. So I had to leave a little comment underneath the live stream saying, this is actually a player. So look him up if you want. Dirty Girl says, hi, Daz, Klopp buying Ziyech, de Ligt or Zaha or Troy Yes, as a plan C. Yes, good to see you tonight, Dirty. Look, I think Liverpool should go for Ziyech. 25 million buyout clause. I think it makes sense that we're going to be one of the teams that's looking at him. Overmars come out today and said that if a big club comes in, then they've promised Ziyech that he can go. So that's all good. It's all good news. So we just have to wait and see how that progresses, really. But as far as the other players are concerned, let me get back. Ligt, I didn't see it today. The latest with Ligt that I saw today was that Barcelona had stalled. They didn't want to increase their fee for Ligt. And then tonight, everything's gone mad, apparently, while I've been on the stream, where everyone's saying that now Liverpool are now favourites to sign him. But as I said the other day on the stream, Barcelona will be favourites one day, the next day it'll be Liverpool, then it'll be Bayern Munich, then it'll be Barcelona, then it'll be Liverpool. They're going to keep doing that to sell papers until he actually comes out and says, I'm not moving, or I'm moving to this club. That is what we got to wait for, is what De Ligt says next. So that's what I'm waiting for anyway. Kieran says, do you think De Ligt will come, Daz? He's young and provide... yes, Keith, I do. I do think he will. There was two Keiths. No, there's a Keith and a Kieran that both said things next to each other there, both with a pink symbol. So I thought that was the same person writing the same thing there. So apologies there. Do you think De Ligt will come? Is the first question by Kieran. Look, if it's 61 million, I think go and try and get him. If the rumours are true tonight that Liverpool have gone ahead, I have no idea. It will chop and change. But I think if he's available for 61 million, 19 years old, one of the best centre-backs in the world, bring him in, partner him with Van Dijk, you're not going to lose a game, are you? So go for it. Do I think Liverpool will actually do that? I'm not too sure. Does Klopp consider... Does he think that we need another centre-back in this transfer window? Possibly not. Does he think that we need to spend money in other areas in the team, i.e. attacking player, someone to rotate with the front three? I think that is the priority for me in the summer. But it would be nice to get him, though. He's the one that is my dream signing for this summer. De Ligt. But I will update you all once I know more on Neves. Thank you so much, Mickey. Yeah, like I said, Mickey's keeping a closer eye on Ruben Neves for me. I just don't get the rumours over Neves. He's a quality player. I think Liverpool, if he's available, might try their hand with him. But Mickey and me, Mickey's like, yes, Neves is coming. I'm like, I think the rumours come from Stan Collymore. So you make your own opinion up on what you think there as well. It's always good that, we've got difference of opinions on this channel. I like the third kit, says EJ. Third kit looks smart, doesn't it, my friend? It does look smart. If that is the third kit, it does look really nice. William Skagoy with a knock 20 donation. Thank you so much to you, mate. A big shout out. Your question is, De Ligt and Hakim Ziyech would be perfect. Well, your comment is, De Ligt and Hakim Ziyech would be perfect. I think so. I think even if you added just them two and go again next year, you're already incredibly stronger, aren't you? So massive shout out to you again, William. Thank you so much, my friend. It means a lot, your donations, everyone, when you donate. I don't expect it at all. And I want to say as well, because I know there's a couple of younger lads that was on the stream that donated a couple of times. If you're young and you got a bit of pocket money from your mum and dad or whatever, you watch these streams, don't donate any money to the channel. Keep it for yourself. Spend it on yourselves. Go and get yourself something Liverpool related or, whatever. Just keep the money for you, because it's not fair, is it, when the youngsters do it? But thank you so much to everyone that has donated. JO2 says, I've subbed and liked. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much. A big shout out to you. Welcome to the family. You're now officially part of Team Bench and officially a legend. But I hope you enjoy the content moving forwards, mate. Hope that you enjoy the updates as well. I'll try my best to keep everyone updated. ArcT says, my favourite channel in the transfer window. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know that a lot of you like talking about transfers on this channel. It always has for years now. We did it. We was doing it before Van Dijk come in. I always try and keep you updated the best I can. And this time round, I've got even more time, apart from trying to look after my son. Because like I said, where I had health problems, it's knocked me for six a bit, but I'm on the recovery. I'm doing well. I can now do videos on the channel and stuff. But it does mean I've got a bit of time in the day while I'm looking after my son to be doing a bit of digging, a bit more than I used to as well. So hopefully we can dissect all them rubbish rumours and bring you what we believe is true and what we believe is false. And, those of you that are at work all day, those of you that are at school, got exams, that way, hopefully you don't have to worry yourselves with it, isn't it? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Dirty says, I will buy it, even the shorts. Oh, the kit, yes. We're going to be full kit people this time, aren't we? I'm not going to say what people normally call it, but yeah, I would buy the shorts as well. Anthony says, do we really need midfielders? We got Fab, Hendo, Milner, Genie, Naby, Ox. I get what you're saying, Anthony. I really do. I still think I want to see a playmaker come into it. I think it's the playmaker could be one of the front three, you know, one of these wingers that can play as part of the front three and can also play in that midfield, like what Genie did. Genie come in, he used to be a winger, come in, Klopp plays him in midfield. You know, it's Jurgen, isn't it? Klopp does like to buy versatile players. He doesn't stick, does he? He doesn't buy a player that only plays one position. He likes them to be versatile. So that's the sort of player that I see us going for. Harvey says, not really interested in Neves, to be honest. No better than what we have. Thank you so much for your views on that, Harvey. Anyone else agree there? You wouldn't take him? Robert says, don't forget the socks too. Robert. Yeah, all right then. It's going to cost us a few pennies, isn't it? But we'll have to buy the socks as well, everyone. Kevin says, I like the fact that Liverpool is keeping the transfer business secret from the media because I want to see the transfer like Fabinho transfer last season happen again. Kevin, massive shout out on that. You know, as much as I love dissecting it myself and I love the thrill of the chase of players and bringing it to you lot, obviously it benefits me with a YouTube channel talking about Liverpool and transfers all the time. Gives us stuff to talk about, but I loved the way we signed Fabinho out of the blue. Oh my God, come on, what's going on? Straight onto YouTube with you lot, breaking the news, straight off of YouTube, straight onto YouTube videos going, Fabinho's skills, passes, assists, goals. We all do it, don't we? Monis says 176 thumbs. Can we get to 100? Yeah, please. If we could get there, if we're that close, then that would be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Aro says that Ox can be our playmaker next year. Ziyech can play as cam and right wing. He can cover for Salah when Salah is tired or injured. He would be perfect. Aro, agreed. He would be. 25 million perfection. Yes. Who doesn't love a surprise, says Kelvin. That's very true. That is very true. The only times you don't like a surprise is maybe when you fart. I'll leave the rest of that bit for your imaginations. Keith says, Daz, we need strong bench so that our main players get rest and compete on many fronts like Man City. Keith, you're totally right. You're totally right there, mate. You need rotation. You need strength in depth. It's a long season. There's a lot of games in a year and we need to compete on all fronts, don't we? We really need to get trophies flooding into Liverpool. Outer City says, I'll call on your next stream if that's cool. Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. Always be welcome to call in on the show, mate. LFC Game says, what about Griezmann? Griezmann's going to Barca, buddy. You know, Barca can have Griezmann and we'll have de Ligt. British says, Dazza love to dissect. Dazza and his dissecting. Yes, your daily dosage of Dazza and his dissecting. We're gathering the D's now, aren't we, everyone? We really are. And yeah, no, Fabinho was a beast against Barca. He really was dirty. He really was. Kevin says, we're going about business in the transfer window quietly, unlike all the other Premier League teams, and we will continue doing that from now and in the future. I believe so. Since what happened with Virgil van Dijk, that is our way forwards, and I think it's going to continue like that for a long time. Jaden says Fabinho didn't get picked for Brazil. Jaden, you're spot on. Bobby and Alisson got picked for Brazil, but Fabinho didn't, and I was sorry for him. I put a little tweet out, I tagged him in it, saying, you know, he's got a massive future ahead for Liverpool and Brazil, but I just thought to myself, how could he be overlooked? What a player he's been for Liverpool since he's come in. He's going to be a starter for Brazil next season, no two ways about it. Liverpool Football Club says, the final, looking forward to it. Oh, massively looking forward to a Champions League final. Don't get me wrong, the nerves are going to kick in. The nerves will kick in. At the moment, I'm not nervous, but squeaky bum all time as the final approaches. Trust me, it will happen. Leroy says, I can picture Ziyech in a Liverpool shirt. Leroy. Yeah, me too. Maybe someone needs to make that picture, don't they? There might be one already online. But yeah, Liverpool fans will make a picture of him in a Liverpool shirt. We'll be tracking the planes. Everything would be going down. The Mercs, the Vans, would be all over it. If Ziyech coming to Liverpool, Liverpool fans will sniff it a mile off. Daz's Daily Delete Dissection. Yes. Oh, it's so funny, isn't it? Thank you for a right laugh tonight, everyone. I feel like my cheeks are hurting tonight. We've had a real laugh, haven't we, on this stream? I do like it when we have a lot of fun on the streams. I have fun every night, but sometimes I'm in serious mode where I've got to reel off the updates really fast and I've got to get it done. But tonight we've kind of relaxed a little bit, haven't we? We've chilled, and I did the updates at the beginning. For those that are joining, if you haven't seen the updates yet and you're looking for those updates, you can scroll the bar back to the very beginning of the stream. And for those that are new to the channel that don't know, don't ever be put off by seeing that one of my videos might pop up and it might be an hour, 2 hours long. The updates will always be at the very beginning of the live stream. As today though, I did miss out a couple of updates at the beginning of the live stream and then carried on throughout the stream and did end up going over them. So yeah, I'll try my best to keep an eye on it, but honestly, if you could see my computer, the notes that I've got today, it's scrolls of notes to do with Liverpool, and then I've got a notepad in front of me with even more notes as well. It's just, it's just whatever comes out throughout the day. I'm like, right, need to take that for the live stream later, need to take that for the live stream later. And then before I come on live, I have to try and juggle it all and put it in the right order. And sometimes I miss bits, but hopefully I do the best I can to keep you lot updated. Liverpool Football Club says, scrolls. Joshua says, Daz, how stressful did you find your GCSEs exams? Joshua, I'm not the best person to ask. I wasn't the best little bee at school. I didn't find the exams very stressful because I personally didn't care about it. But now growing up as a man, looking back at my exams and stuff, I wish I did stress about it. I wish I did take it seriously. And if there's any advice I can give to any of the younger generation that is watching, do your best, take your time on it. You might want to have fun with your friends and that, but trust me, you've got all your life ahead to have fun with your friends and stuff. Literally revising for your exams and stuff is so important. I didn't do it and I regret it. All right, I'm 31 in a few days and I look back at my school days and I think, wow, really I took the mick and I wish I could go back and change it. So yeah, but everyone will do what they do and what they think is best, and I can only give you what I personally went through. Would love to see Ziyech sign, says Tussie. Me too, mate, me too. I think that would be a brilliant signing. 25 million quid's in, yes please. Richard says, I wanted him so bad last summer. Oh, who are you on about there? Obviously, if you was on about Ziyech, we was linked with him, weren't we, before? And I went, is he good enough? I don't know whether he's good enough. And then this season, I'm like, now I want Ziyech. He's good enough. We can't lose to Spurs, right? Says Anthony. No, we can't. The saying, isn't it, that I've said a few times on the stream, I really like the saying that a Liverpool fan put on Twitter. He said, Liverpool fans aren't scared of Spurs. We're scared of losing to Spurs. Because, God, can you imagine? We will never hear the end of it if we lose to them. It's not happening. We've got to just all think positive. Liverpool are going to win the Champions League final. If every single one of us thinks positive, we're winning that final. Trust me. Connor says, 183 likes and counting. You guys are all legends. Yes, Connor. Big shout out to Connor as well. You lot all know Connor is by now, but if you're new to the channel, Connor is one of the guys that helps mod and run on the Bench LFC or Liverpool FC fans group on Facebook. He's part of the team as well. Him and Mickey call into the show a lot and help me do match build-up shows. They give their opinions on Liverpool a lot. But as well, we do take call-ins on the channel from anyone that has Skype that wants to call in and just give their say. You will hear that moving forwards. And if you're one of them that is sitting at home thinking, so that's a bit of me, I'd quite like to call in on YouTube and give my say on Liverpool, then yeah, all you've got to do is have Sky and add on the Bench LFC all in one. And yeah, feel free to do it one night. Connor is a god, says Richard. Connor is a god. There's a rumour that Manchester United are trying to sign Connor, but Connor is going to snub them. I haven't seen Liverpool win a trophy, says Thomas Billings. Thomas, you haven't got too long to wait, hopefully, my friend. We could win a couple of trophies very soon, so we ain't got long to wait. I've got this thought in my head. My son is not even 3 yet, and he might see Liverpool win. He nearly saw Liverpool win the Premier League this year, and I thought to myself, next year hopefully Liverpool win it. I've had to wait till I'm 31 and Liverpool still haven't won it yet, and he might only have to wait until he's 3 and Liverpool could win it. So how amazing would that be for the next generation of Liverpool fans? Incredible stuff. Wolf Time says, yeah, bring us Madsen. He is a raw talent. Wolf Time, yeah. Can you believe that he hasn't been selected for England? Wow. I think he's a great player. Obviously, we were linked with him before, and there was talks on this channel about would he be good enough and stuff. But I think he's come into the Premier League and done a great job. And yeah, to not be called up to England when some of the other players that are in there, Maddison's better than some of them, isn't he? Good night, everyone. Ashley, good night to you, my friend. Take care. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. And as always, I hope to speak to you soon, mate. Mickey says, Daz, you have great people in the chat. Love them to call in. Yeah, we do. We have absolutely brilliant people. The subscribers on this channel are, I'm telling you, they're the best. They're the best on YouTube. And I'm saying that because they're my subscribers, but not just that. They're all really lovely people. The ones that aren't so lovely, they come and they go, don't they? But the good ones, they stick around. 18, Anthony, says Thomas. The Kilted's in. Good to see the Kilted. How are you, my friend? I love it when Kilted joins. Still wearing my Liverpool top I sent you, mate. For anyone that don't know, Kilted won one of the Liverpool top giveaways I did on this channel. And yeah, it was just in time, wasn't it, Kilted? I got it to you just in time before there was Liverpool's pre-season, wasn't it, in America? And you went to one of the games. So he sent me a picture of him wearing it. And I was like, yes. And a kilt. The Kilted was wearing a kilt with a Liverpool top. Absolute legend. I'm anxious to find out what our starting team for the Champions League final is going to be. Be with you, Havdas? Be with you, Has. The force is strong inside you, Kilted. Are we talking like that now? Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? I guess it depends on Bobby. Is he going to be all right? Robbo spoke the other day about his calf, saying that he played through pain during the Wolves game. That was interesting to hear, and he said he wasn't the only one playing through pain. So, squeaky bum all time. They all need to be okay. They had 5 days off before they go on 10 days warm weather training in Marbella. So, hopefully the boys are all good. Naby Keita's the one, isn't it? That he's definitely not going to be back for the Champions League final, is what we saw. So, yeah, the rest of the updates, as always, I'll keep you updated on the channel and we'll find out who's going to be available. Gary says, hashtag Daz has a great beard. Hashtag thanks very much, Gary. You can't even call it a beard anymore, can you, Gary? I kind of miss it. Can you see on my streams? I'm like this. I keep going like this. I think it's just, what is it when someone loses a limb and they get like a ghost stitch or whatever? I get like a ghost beard playing thing. Just look like an absolute idiot on a live stream doing it all the time. Liverpool says squeaky. Yeah, squeaky time. Richard says squeakers. There you go. Some of the original subs, they know what I'm talking about. Squeaky bum all time. Champions League final just round the corner. Chelsea lost Loftus-Cheek for a year. Mickey, oh my God, yeah. Yeah, that's... How silly was that of them, though? Absolutely silly. Liverpool Football Club says, beard. Oh, beard. Love it. One word in the right. Everyone, just put one word that is on your mind right now in the live stream. Obviously, people are going to be watching this back and they're going to be like, bunch of absolute randoms. Do you know what I mean? But just put one word that is in your head right now in the live stream, just to let everyone know how either random you are or what is exactly on your mind tonight. Gary says stubble Dazza. Indeed. De stubble. I am growing it out a bit now though. I do miss having a beard, everyone. I must admit, I do miss it. I like the fact that people say I look younger, but no, I prefer a bit of stubble and to look like a geezer. You look like a geezer. Be on EastEnders, can I? The Kilter says, sorry, I'm doing voice to text because I'm driving and the stupid phone doesn't understand my accent. Oh, I can only imagine. That is absolutely brilliant. Kilted, honestly, don't worry about it, mate. As I said, the force is strong within you, young one. Let's see, gamer. Have you... Oh, no, that's gone. Right, so the one-word answers, as everyone is saying it, this is going to be absolute laugh. Right, Liam says, little. Liam, little? I wonder what that's about. Mickey says, number 6. Mickey, come on, number 6. Should have just put 6. Press said, I'll let Mickey get away with it though, because he's a legend, isn't he? Press says transfers. Yeah, that's a good one. That's on my mind every day at the moment. Anthony says, apple. Are you eating an apple or are you on an apple? Dirty says, how much is Troy Dealey? I don't know how much. I don't know how much, my friend. Adam says, Bobby. Bobby Dazzler. That's got to be, isn't it? William says 14. He also says cockpit. I love it. I love this. One word. Tempura, says Gary. Apple says Richard Fink. Oh my God. So Anthony and Richard. Hey, soul sisters. They're both on a wavelength here. See, we're seeing who's on wavelengths. Jack says Madrid. I like it, Jack. Fist pump to you. Logan says Sandy. Brilliant. Bring back Allison. See, when you said Sandy there, Logan, I just picture Greece. If anyone ever says Sandy, I picture Greece. Is it anyone else like that? Or am I just a bit of a film geek that I've probably watched Grease far too many times as a man and absolutely love it. But I must admit, my favourite Grease is the one with Michelle Pfeiffer in it. Just saying. Fit. Monkey says Dingleberries. Bring back Allison, says Liam Robertson. Liam Roberts. Bring back Allison? Wow. Bring him back. Connor says tea. Ooh. More tea, Vicar? Yes, please. He's a cool man, says Liverpool Football Club. Rio says Shah. Riverdale. Oh, someone's watching a bit of Riverdale. Plunge, says Jack Andrews. Tequila, says Pritesh. I mean veg, says Alan Bird. I saw what Alan put for off. Anyone that... Right. Change the E in veg and you'll know exactly what Alan put first. Brilliant. I've lost my mind, says Anthony. I think we're all losing our mind tonight, mate. It's because the Champions League finals on us and there's too much transfer talk about, isn't there? Corvette, says the Kilted. Love it. Love it, Kilted. Good old Corvette same. Liam says, Daz, I was thinking little because I'm playing a game and the characters are little. Very good. Is that true though, Liam? Arnold says, apparently Real Madrid are going to bid for Salah. Yeah, I see it, Arnold. I don't believe it, mate. Look, I think that all the top teams would probably want to sign him, wouldn't they, Arnold? But he's not going anywhere, is he, mate? Are you worried, Arnold? I'm not, mate. Who do you reckon will improve the most next season? Brewster. There we go. Hopefully. But we haven't really seen most of him yet. We haven't really seen much of him, have we, to be honest? So I'm hoping that Brewster kind of smashes it when he does play. Nope, says Liverpool Football Club. Pair. Nope. I love this game. We should play this a lot more, shouldn't we? Liam says, Daz, you're a sandbag. Liam, I don't know what a sandbag is, mate. So I don't know whether it's good or not. Adam says, Naby. I love that, Adam. Got to think about Naby. Poor Naby with his injury and Champions League final. I wish him the best. Next year, it's Naby's year, isn't it? So hopefully Naby improves next season. Mickey says, Jovic has put the Salah rumours to bed for me. Yeah. Jovic gone to Real Madrid. Brilliant. CK Todd, massive shout out to you. Welcome to the channel, my friend. You're now part of Team Bench. I look forward to hearing your views, mate. I hope you enjoy the updates moving forwards, and I hope that we can give you a bit of a laugh as well in the evenings. Thomas says, Knickerbocker Glory. Oh my God, do you remember that, Thomas? The good old days. Okay then, Daz, you're an eyeball. Oh my God. Liam's just randomly just shouting body parts at me now and different things and calling me it. I love it. Love it, Liam. All right then. You're an eyeball too, Liam. I hope that's not offensive. UK says, UK's laughing. What a crack, everyone. What a crack, eh? Daz, do you think we will start Ox Logan? What, in a Champions League final? No. I don't think we will, Logan. I don't think we start him just because he's not match sharp. But he might get minutes and he might just score us a winner. What a beauty that would be. Tough season for the lad, isn't it? Real tough, fighting to get back fit from his injuries. He did so good to get back fit as quick as what he did. A lot of respect for Ox, massively. And yeah, if he comes on and scores a winner, Liverpool fans are going to go mental, aren't they? They're going to go mental if we win anyway, but if Ox gets it, wow. Anthony says, bacon, bit of bacon from Anthony. Hey Daz, says Brian Morrissey. Hey Brian, mate, how are you? Welcome to the stream tonight. I hope you're well. Brian, the game that we put in the live chat was say one word that is on your mind tonight. And I'll tell you what, the subscribers, they are crazy, my friend. They're coming out with such random things. It's brilliant, though. Absolutely brilliant. Something a bit light-hearted for tonight, just to keep us all chill. Daz, who was it? Yes. Wasn't it Michael Thomas? I believe it was Michael. Daz, your favourite Liverpool kit that others hated? Oh, Connor. I'll tell you what, a couple of Liverpool fans that I knew really didn't. I can't remember what year it was, but it was a green and white. Remember the green and white one? I really, really liked it. I loved that Liverpool kit. I actually was wearing that the day my little sister was born. I've got a few brothers and sisters, but the sister was born after me, so second in line. All the baby pictures of her, I've got that green and white Liverpool kit on. So absolutely brilliant. That's it, says Thomas. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I'm going to put £15 on Henderson hat-trick, Logan. God, can you imagine if Henderson got a hat-trick? £15 on that. How much do you reckon you'll get back for that? I'm not a gambling man, me, but I'll tell you what, you would make a bit, wouldn't you? So, a Liverpool fan, didn't he win? He put the bet on Liverpool to beat Barca with that or something, and he won a lot of money. Wow, fair play to him. Hashtag bring back On The Bench TV, says Thomas Spence. Yeah, obviously I've got the other channel, On The Bench TV, that is more relaxed and laid back, isn't it? We do late night streams on that. I haven't done one in ages, but where we don't just talk Liverpool, we talk about anything. So if that's something that you lot want to see moving forwards, then maybe I'll do a couple of live streams on that, just talking. But just let me know, give me your views on it. A few people messaging me as well recently saying about getting a Patreon together. I don't really understand it, everyone, to be honest. I've looked into it, I don't get it, but they were saying I can basically give you more content and they help because a few of you donate to the channel. They were saying that they can pay like a monthly thing or something. If that's something that you lot want and you want me to do other content on that or something, then let me know. But I really don't know how it works yet, so you have to bear with me on that. I just know there's a lot of you that have been talking to me about all this sort of stuff, and as I said, at the moment Daniel is winning this week's donations, I believe, and that is for a 1v1 live stream with me. Me and him are going to get on a thing, obviously, unless someone else beats him. And that's not just because I'm not selling 1v1 Skype calls either, by the way. It's just the top donators throughout a week. I just want to reward you. I want to give you something else back as well. 1989 away kit, my fave, says Mickey. I'm so bad with dates, with the years and kits. I'm really terrible at that. Orange kit was great, says EJ. Henson really needs to show in the final how good he is. I believe he will, mate. I believe Henson he's going to be leading from the front. Orange kit looks good, says Liverpool Football Club. I love the orange kit, says Richard. Yeah, orange kit was nice. No, that means we can't watch you. You need to pay to watch. Easy. No, I'll still be doing this, mate. I'm not going on anything else and not doing on this. I'll be doing everything I do on this as usual. It's just people are saying to me to help grow this channel, there's a Patreon thing and I can do more content on that as well. So I don't know about it. I haven't looked into it. It would just be more content basically for the people that are helping support the channel moving forwards. So I don't know. I will look at it though. I will look at it for the people that have said about it. Alan says 1v1 cam show. Nice. Lol. Alan, get your head out the dirt, my boy. Skype call. Should I say a Skype call? This is a sound channel, says Brian Morrissey. I'm glad you like it, mate. Thank you so much. If that's what you were saying, you really like the channel, then brilliant. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I really like all the subscribers on this channel. I think we do all right, don't we, everyone? We keep you all updated with Liverpool, break down the transfers, do watch-alongs, build-up shows, match reactions, and we have a laugh, don't we, at the same time as doing it. We have a good old chin wag. We do it as regular as we possibly can. Connor, I will, says Mickey. Rumoured third kit is fire, says Logan. Yeah, it really is. I like it. How many of next season's kit will everybody be getting? The first kit that I'm getting, everyone, my missus is trying to get it for me for my birthday. Obviously, my birthday's on the 24th. She is getting the black goalkeeper kit for me, if she can. But she reckons everywhere she's looking is sold out. So I'm a little bit sad about that. Because I wanted to keep it in a packet and open it on this channel to be like, yes, look what I've got. And then to give you a bit of a review for anyone that hasn't got it. Oh my God. William, again, wow, you're going off tonight, my friend. Hang on, knock 20 again. Absolute legend. The pure, that is Norwegian military. What's going on there then, William? I have no idea what that is about, mate. But I thank you so much for your donations tonight. Honestly, you're a top legend. Thank you for joining me, firstly. And then the donations on top. Massive muchos gracias to you, my amigo. And I don't know what I just said when I even said that. I'm basically just saying thank you. Just sounded cool. The Kilter says, haha, Daz, read my last message, says Liam. Liam, what was your last message, mate? Let me get back to it, buddy, if I can. Don't forget, YouTube does a dirty on me. I don't see all the messages that come up in the live chat. And when I watch it back afterwards, I'm like, why wasn't I seeing this person comment on my live stream? And it really bugs me. That's why I watch my live streams back, so I can see it. Liam says, Daz, imagine being kicked in the... by steel toe caps. Liam, I don't have to imagine it. I have actually had it happen to me. When I was working on a build site once, one of my mates that I was working with thought it was hilarious to do it. It wasn't hilarious. It was damn right painful. And put it this way, he would never be doing it again to someone else. Mo says, yo, Daz, you okay? Good. I'm very good, Mo. Thank you. How are you? Thank you for joining me tonight, buddy. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a fantastic day. Al says, I am subscribing. You're a cool dude. Thank you so much, Al, mate. Thank you so much. You're cool as well, buddy. Welcome to the channel if you're subscribing. Hope that you enjoy it moving forward, mate. Like I said, I'm just a Liverpool fan like you. Look, I'm sitting in my kitchen. You can see my kitchen's in the background. My son's in bed. My missus is in bed. She was at work last night. She didn't go to sleep all day today. Absolute nutter. I mean, them two have had an early-ish night tonight. So I could come on here and sit talking to you lot. And yeah, we're all just Liverpool fans, aren't we? That's what it's about, supporting the club. But my job is to keep you updated, which I try. How do you have a kid then? How did you have a kid then, Dad, says Thomas. How did I have a kid after being kicked in the... Yeah, it's not true. If people kick you there, it doesn't always do that much damage, but it can do, so don't do it, lads. It's not the best, is it, to do that to your mates? There's plenty of other funny things you can do. I think you shouldn't mess with a man and his jewels and, you know, his bloodline, basically. That's my look on it anyway. But yeah, I'm lucky. I've had a boy, even though that happened to me, and he's grown up to be a red like us, so I think I'm doing all right so far. Who do you prefer, Count in his LFC days or Bobby? Oh, don't do that to me, LFC gamer. Why are you doing a dirty on me? Come on, guys, you can't do that, can you? Count, what a player he was, how dedicated he was to the team, how hard he worked. Bobby. You said Bobby and Count in the same breath because that is kind of how you think about them, and it both really give everything for the team, hard workers. I'm not going to pick. I'm going to do a dirty back. I'm not going to pick. The bloodline is strong, says Richard Fink. Strong Liverpool bloodline, Richard. Got to be, isn't it? Zeski says, I found this channel when I was looking for transfer rumours. Thankful for this channel. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Glad to see that you found us as well, mate. I look forward to hearing your views on everything. It's, you know, I know that I'm popping up at the moment for transfers and everything, but I hope that you guys like join us for the match build-up shows. And when we talk, we got a live stream that I don't know exactly when it's going to be out, but over the next week, we'll be talking about Liverpool's league, the season, how we did, our favourite players from the year, who... ratings probably, who we think we need to improve the squad, even though that kind of covers with transfers. But we're just going to be talking about the league that's just finished, and I'm hopeful that Mickey and Connor will be joining me for that one, but it will be live, so all of you are joining, and then I'll take some call-ins after Mickey and Connor finish doing their things as I always do, so you will get to have your say on the call-in as well if you want to do that. Yeah, so I know a lot of you love the transfer talk. I love it as well. I love it. I love the transfer talk. That's kind of my thing, isn't it? I think on YouTube, everyone always seems to tune in when it comes to transfer windows. They're like, oh, daily dose of Daz and his transfer news. Brian says, that's a harsh question. It is, Brian, isn't it? I'm glad you agree with me. Richard says, I randomly stumbled on it. My favourite channel. Wow, thank you so much, Richard. Thank you. I'm glad you randomly stumbled on it. I'm glad you're all stumbling on this channel because honestly, you make my days. I really enjoy talking to all of you. Every day I'm like, oh, can't wait to get on the stream and talk to the Liverpool lot, find out what they've got to say about today's updates. Liam says, Daz, what would you do if your kid supported United? he won't support United. Liam, he will not support United. It's not an option in this household. It wasn't an option for me when my dad, when I was young, my dad always told me, you won't be supporting another team. If you did, then I won't buy you a kit. I won't take you to the games, especially United. He brought me up the right way. So, yeah. Look, I think you can never be 100%, can you? Because when a child gets to a certain age, they will do what they want to do. But what me and my partner, what we've done with Riley is just drill Liverpool into him. He sings a Mo Salah song. He cheers on for Mane. He says Bobby. He's got Liverpool kits. You saw on Twitter last night, I posted that tweet of me and him in bed, and he's got his Liverpool jams on, as I said on the tweet, and he's Liverpool mad already, and he's not even free. So hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, he continues to support Liverpool, and it's just my job to guide him, teach him the history, show him how amazing Liverpool Football Club have been, and then, hopefully he sticks with us. Alan says, let's play a game. Pick 3 players to kick out of the Liverpool team. That's hard. Oh no, Alan. Right, this is a good game. I actually do like this because it is a hard one. You've got to pick 3 players that will leave Liverpool this summer. Go. It's not actually that hard, actually. Daniel Sturridge, Moreno, and do you know what? I think Lallana would go more likely than what Lovren will. So I'm going Daniel Sturridge, Moreno, and Lallana. I'm probably missing one out there that is really obvious as well. Simon Mignolet, there you go. So Mignolet over Lallana for me. But everyone else, put your comments in there, put your answers. Imagine having Klopp as manager back in Steven Gerrard days. Can you imagine? We would have won the league. Gerrard would have won a league, wouldn't he, mate? He really would have. It would have been fantastic. I feel sorry for Gerrard, mate. The amount of work that he put in over the years and didn't get to lift the Premier League. I'm so gutted for him. Steven Gerrard's my favourite player. For anyone new, he's my favourite player to ever have lived. I absolutely love and adore him. I've been so close to him before, and it's do you know when some people as teenagers, they get really ridiculous over singers and stuff? I was never like that. It's Steven Gerrard. Whenever I've been close enough to Steven Gerrard that I could basically touch him, I freeze. I'm like, oh, Gerrard. It's just, yeah, he's my hero. Zeski says, poor Gerrard. I know. Klein, Mignolet, Lovren, easy, says Brian. What about transfer for Hakim Ziyech, says this is live. Hakim Ziyech, mate, the latest today is, let me give you that one. So Ajax's sporting director Mark Overmars said if he leaves when a top club comes. He is in focus because of his achievements in the Champions League. Many big clubs are buzzing around him. We promised Hakim that we would agree to a good transfer. Liverpool are apparently very highly interested in him, and Bayern, from today's rumours, could well be favourites to sign him at the moment. However, he's got a 25 million release clause by the looks of it, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. I think Liverpool would probably like the look of that. 25 million, Hakim Ziyech. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? But as I say, I'm only going off the rumours that we're seeing online, everyone. And the rumours are pointing to, starting to heat up really with Ziyech as well. But they did start to heat up after the Julian Brown ones come out today as well, saying that he looks like he might remain in the Bundesliga and snub a move to Liverpool and Spurs. So, interesting. But yeah, let me know your views on that, everyone, if you just join the stream. Obviously, like I said, if you want all of today's updates, just use the scroll bar, go back to the beginning of the stream, and that was where I did them all on all my live streams. As soon as I start, I literally reel off today's updates to do with the transfers and stuff, and then I jump into the live chat and just have a giggle with the other people, find out what their views are on the updates, and bounce off the chat, basically find out your views, get your questions and answer them, hopefully. 25 million is a bargain, says LFC is for life. It really is. Really is for a player of that ability. Daz, take back Owen in his prime or Karius? Liam, Owen in his prime, mate. There's something about Owen. You all know why I've gone a bit Owen. Yeah, you can do one now. But yeah, for me, Owen in his prime, mate. It was back when I was younger watching Liverpool, and I wanted to be Owen in the sense of he was a striker, I was a striker, and I was like, yes, what a player he was. Ryan Babel released from Fulham, says Mickey. Ryan Babel's been released from Fulham, has he? Wow. Mate, he was doing things for them, wasn't he? Like, not lots of things, but he was a handful against Liverpool. Stevie G made me fall in love with football. Richard, you're spot on there, mate. You're spot on. Daz take Gary's back. Owen was that one. I want to get... So the three players. So Easy Scotty says Moreno, Sturridge, Klein. Lovren, Sturridge, Moreno, says Louis. Moreno, Sturridge, Gruitt, says Jack. Carrius, says Anthony. Shaz says Lallana, Moreno and Studge. Wow, thank you so much for your answers, everyone. I think we're seeing a lot of the same names, aren't we? Mickey says Lallana, Moreno and Sturridge. Sturridge, Shaqiri, Lallana, says Liam. Thank you so much for your answers on that one. It's a nice little cheeky game in there, isn't it? Liam says he went to United, though. And he also says Bobby's wife is fit. So, I absolutely love it. I'll tell you who is really, really tasty. Fabinho. His missus is alright, isn't she? Eh? She's a big fan favourite on Twitter, I'm telling you. She's very nice. She loves Liverpool as well by the looks of things, which I think is brilliant. She settled right into the club. I think when there was a time when Fabinho, wasn't really playing, she was like lapping up the Liverpool supporters online. I was thinking, go on, girl. Oi, you have a wife, says Liam. Yeah, and she loves the Liverpool football players as well, so she doesn't mind. Trust me, mate. She doesn't mind. It's not like I'm ever going to be able to do anything, is it? Let's face it. Brian, we aren't signing Brandt, says Prez. I don't think Brandt will end up coming to Liverpool. I think he probably will stay in Germany, whether that be at Leverkusen or whether he ends up moving to Dortmund, like with the latest reports. I don't know, but he did tell Bild the other day. I saw something there. He said to Bild 100% is stay at Leverkusen. So we'll see. Spurs apparently open talks with him. That was yesterday, I believe. In yesterday's stream, I saw that over yesterday's media. But then today it come out, he's ready to snub Liverpool and Spurs to stay in Germany. So, FC for life. Daz getting a slap after the stream. Yeah, she's probably watching it. She does watch the streams. So yeah, you watch. I'll be in a doghouse when I everyone, eh? I really wouldn't. She'd be like, who's this bird then? Let me look her up and see if she's alright. That's the relationship that we have. Do you know what I mean? Like, she talks about the Liverpool football players, and I'm like, nah, I don't see what you see in them, personally. And not as good as looking as me, mate. She used to like Michael Owen. She said when she was young, she was a big fan of Michael Owen's. She was very attracted to him as well. I was like, don't say that, but he was a good footballer in his day. he was a ladies' man, wasn't he, Michael Owen, back in the day? God, remember when he was younger, the girls, when I was at school, the girls used to absolutely love him. My mum says she would smash Robbie Williams. God. Oh dear. Leroy says, wouldn't mind Liverpool buying Babel. Oh, yeah. How many other people would agree with Leroy there? Bring in a bit of Babel. Bring in a bit of Babel for a bit of backup. Bring in a bit of Babel for a bit of backup for a bit of Bobby. Oh God. We're trying a few tongue twisters tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the best when you've got a slight speech impediment, is it? Naz sleeping on the sofa tonight, says Thomas. Yeah, it's alright though, we got a comfortable sofa. I made sure we got a decent one, just for those nights. Liverpool Football Club says Babel. Liam says Torres. Mickey says I'll take him as he's free. Yeah, it's a good bit of business, isn't it? Babel Dazzler, says Prez. How did Owen win the Ballon d'Or ahead of Henry and Ronaldo? Mate, Owen, he was a bit of a beast, mate. Owen was a bit of a beast. Richard says I would take him back for sure. There we go. So people are on the Babel bandwagon. God, how many other things can I do like that tonight? Liam says, have you got any bubble wrap? God, I haven't got any bubble wrap, mate, to be honest, but I think I'll get where you're going with that one. Monkey says, people say we can't keep Klein or get Werner because they want first team. Man City have Jesus, Aguero, Barcelona, have Messi, Dembele, Malcolm, Coutinho, Suarez, and we're not on their level. Monkey, it's very true what you're saying. Susan says, where do you think Sturridge will go? Susan, that is a very good question. Where does Sturridge go? I mean, I think he'd get a choice. Do you know where I think he'd be good? I think maybe the Leicester link. I think he'd go there and do a job under old Brendan Rodgers. You know, he might like a bit of Sturridge there, clinical finisher. Might do well there. You know, will that be maybe too high for what Sturridge might want now? Will he be looking at maybe a bit of a lower level team so that he can take his foot off the gas and just see out his career, just staying up top and just kicking the ball about a bit? Possibly. Anthony says Newcastle. Yeah. Wow, yeah, Newcastle's a good shout there. It's the hair, Dad, says Richard. What, my hair? Yeah, it might be my hair tonight, isn't it? Do you like it from? It's thinking about trying to do commercials, you know. It's the fringe. It's all about the fringe, isn't it? So if anyone out there that's watching this wants the fringe for a commercial, top dollar, please. Only joking. You can have the fringe for free. Sturridge goes to LA for his music deal. Yeah, probably, B. Probably. Outer City says Sturridge would do well in Italy or Spain. Slow pace with his injuries. That's a big shout by Outer there. That's a big shout. Does he even stay in the Premier League? The pace in the Premier League is higher, isn't it, than like what Outer said. You know, if he goes to Italy, Spain, he can chill, can't he? Do his thing, bit of music, you know. I think it would just suit him more, probably. Bit of nice warm weather as well for him as he gets a bit older. Look, I love Daniel Sturridge. I think what he did for us, and I wish the injuries were better for him. I wish him really well in the future wherever he goes. Anthony says shampoo with Dazza. Yeah, L'Oreal. What is it, L'Oreal? The best a man can get. I might start selling Dazarel shampoo, the best a LFC fan can get. League 2, I bet, says Anthony. Oh, do you reckon League 2? MLS all the way for him. Oh, Adam, big shout. Why didn't I even think about the MLS? That is probably the one, isn't it? Daniel Sturridge, MLS, nice weather in America, goes out there, probably scores 20 goals a season, to be honest. Be good for him though. You know, I really like how football's going there. We are 1 away from 200 likes. You are all legends. Oh my God. If you haven't liked yet, we are 1 away from 200 likes. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that thumbs up for us. That's incredible tonight that we've hit 200 while we're live. We've been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, we're literally, it's midnight now, isn't it? Incredible stuff. Thank you so much to all of you that have joined me tonight and for all of you that have thumbed up the stream. It really means a lot. I set 100 thumbs on the live streams for the targets, and recently we've been smashing it. We've been getting over 200, you know, over the next 24 hours it goes up to over 200. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, what you all are actually doing is making my dream become a reality, because talking football and talking about Liverpool, doing YouTube in general, this is something I always dreamed of being able to do, but never thought that I would be able to do it because of silly things like speech impediments. Never did great at school, as I was saying earlier, and yeah, you know, you don't look at yourself, do you, and think, oh, I can do that. When I started a YouTube channel, I just wanted to talk to Liverpool fans, because like, obviously where I'm from, there's not many of us. So I thought, if I could go on YouTube, like I was like you lot, I was going on the other Liverpool YouTube channels, watching their videos, leaving comments and stuff, and I was like, I just want a few people, if I could put my views out there on a stream or a video, and a few people, Liverpool fans, to comment back and get their views, that'd be lovely. And I thought 10, maybe 20 tops would be perfect. And God, what are we, 2-3 years later? We've absolutely smashed it, and that's with the channel got a ban for ages at the beginning, so that stopped the growth. And then I've just had 6 months off because obviously I had serious health problems. So I think all of you that have stuck by me and everything throughout the whole thing, I have so much respect for you. I think you're all amazing. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, and from my missus and son as well, like, you know, they stand by me. They know that with my health I can't do a lot, so I'm now trying to make this hopefully my thing, my career, Dazza, you know, on YouTube. See if I could do that. But yeah, the band sucks, says Richard. Oh mate, it did, didn't it? That was why I started on the Bench TV. Do you remember, everyone? I started on the Bench TV, didn't I? Because I couldn't put anything on this, and loads of you come over to that, and then we got this back, so that was good. Kevin says, Daz, you have 173 people watching, and you're not making any comments. I'm not making any. Daz, sorry, Kevin, what was you trying to say there, mate, my friend? What do you get for 200 likes, Daz? What do you get for 200 likes? I don't get anything special for 200 likes, but you all might get a little cheeky dance if I hit 200. Let's put it that way. I'll do a little cheeky dance on the live stream for you. You know, remember Daz up broccoli fried in garlic butter? Yes, Gary, I do remember that. Do you know, actually, Gary, I come off a live stream and I remember watching it back, and I remembered it, and I said to my missus, I need to try this. Gary was saying about it. I've never ever had that, mate. Liverpool NYC says, Daz, you're a legend. Oh, thank you so much. So are you. Like I said, everyone, I'm a Liverpool supporter like you, first and foremost. You're already over 200. Oh my God. Are we actually, or are you telling porcupines? I can't see it in front of me. Have we hit 200, everyone? Daz, you take care, mate. Thank you so much, Easy Scotty, mate. Thank you. Daz Wing Bifting, says Priscilla. Bench TV, television, says Liverpool Football Club. Yes. Yes, it was on the Bench TV. Because obviously this one's on the Bench LFC, I had to have something very similar so people could find me. Klopp would turn Brandt into a beast. He really would, mate. I don't like how Brazil always start Jesus and not Bobby and leave out Fabinho. I know, Aro. I'm the same as you, mate. Love to walk into any team in the world. Yeah, he's one of the best centre-backs in the world, isn't he? He says it. And Dombelli says obviously we've been linked with him. We were scouting him on Sunday, so we will see. Connor says 201. Get in, ladies and gentlemen. You are truly legends. Oh, look, 206, 207. Oh, I'm going to have to do it, ain't I? What sort of a dance? It's going to be nothing excessive because it's very late at night. I'm very tired. I've done 2.5 hours. Right. You're going to have no music for this one. All right? No music. I'm not, hang on. Bow chicky wow wow. We've hit over 200. Thank you so much, everyone. That's as much as you're getting from me at this time of night. Obviously, on the watch-alongs, I'm a lot more mental, aren't I? You can't even see me face in that camera, so it does look like cam girl or something, doesn't it? Dad dances, Calvin. Whoop whoop, Calvin. Big shout out to the dad dance. I'm definitely a dad dancer, Calvin. I'm dad dance all over me, mate. Go on, son, says Gary. Whoop whoop. Oh, that was groovy. Yes, Richard. Did you like the bound chicken? Wow, wow. I had to set the scene a little bit, didn't I? I should have dimmed the lights. Dad, sing this. It's raisin bread. Hallelujah. What's that about? I have no idea what that means, but I knew the song that you was on about. I think the clothes come off like what Outer City Cop does, says Derek. Dad's pretty boy. Dance pretty boy, says MC for Life. Oh dear. There we go. Daz the Babe Station, says Mickey. Yep, tune in 11 o'clock at night, everyone, for Daz on Babe Station. Oh, Daz, you need to sing as well and dance. God, there we go. If we hit 200 likes every night, you will get a different dance move from me every single night while we're live. So there we go. That's a bit of an incentive, maybe. Or maybe some of you would be like, no, it's not. Dad, I should buy you an Elvis costume so you can dance and sing to us. Yes, Connor knows I like a bit of Elvis. Yeah, baby. Don't buy me the costume though, mate. My missus will not like that because I'll be actually wearing Elvis costume out and about on the streets. Lacazette says Borussia Dortmund forever. Lacazette, what, to Liverpool, mate? I don't see Lacazette coming to Liverpool. Daz, the phone shake up, Pritesh. Call me. You from London, Daz? Alan. Outskirts of London, buddy. Yeah, quite close. It takes me, in a car, it takes me just over an hour, basically, to get into London, depending on traffic, if that makes sense. But yeah, Alan's trying to track me down now. He's seen the moves, he saw the grooves, and now Alan's like, where are you from, Daz? Where are you from, baby? Richard's like, do you like Johnny Cash, Daz? Like, yes, Richard. Of course I do, mate. I was brought up by my dad. He loves all them as well. Bit of Neil Diamond, anyone? Obviously, some of the younger lot are like, who? Neil Diamond? Who's that, mate? I'm wearing Elvis costume, says Liverpool Football Club. Go on, son. Put that Elvis costume on and shake them hips, mate. What will your reaction be if Liverpool win the Champions League? Oh, easy, Scotty. I have no idea. I'm going to cry. I'm doing a watch-along. I'm doing a watch-along for it. So you lot will see my reaction anyway. But what I might have to do for the watch-along, everyone, is I might have to do it a bit different to normal. Do you know I normally commentate on everything that's going on in the game? I try and take, Naby's on the ball, he's passed it to Henson or whatever. Because it's a Champions League final, I don't want to kind of not take the game in myself. And sometimes when I'm doing the watch-alongs, I'm not watching the game fully. It's more business mind. So yeah, I'll be watching the game and we just react together. So if you're watching the game as well, please, put a stream on of me in the background. And yeah, I'm not going to be winding you up by going, such and such is on the ball, whatever. It's just for us to celebrate together, hopefully. And you'll hear what I've got to say as the game's going on. But he's my great-grandmother's first cousin, says Richard. Are you joking? No way, Richard. No way. What a claim that is. Mickey says, Daz, a 20-minute dance-off if we win the Champions League. What, Mickey, me and you, mate? It's on like Donkey Kong. So like Kent, lol, says Alan. Yeah, exactly like Kent, Alan. Exactly like Kent. You pulled, Daz, says British. Of course, mate. Once people see the moves, you know what I mean? How do you think I got my message? Just did the bow, chicka, wow, wow. Someone is going to literally take that and put that all over Twitter, aren't they? I've just thought about that. Someone's going to take me going, bow, chicken out. Yeah. God, what do I do on these live streams, everyone? I've got to remember I'm live on the internet. Mickey says, yes. Mickey wants a dance off with me if we win the Champions League, everyone. Mickey, we'll have to meet up and we'll have a dance off, mate. I won't be able to dance for too long because the ticker might be like, what are you doing, you idiot? Sit down. I'm going to burn a couch in a classic American style. Yes, Richard. I'm getting a June 1st tattoo if we win it. Thomas, big shout. Obviously Gavin is one of the mods on here. He's on the Facebook group as well as one of the mods. He got a Liverpool tattoo today, I believe it was. He put a post up and he said he's going to have the 6 stars added when we win a Champions League. So I'm like, God, let's hope that we see him add to that tattoo, eh? Daz, if we win the Ultimate Champions League, you have to run around Liverpool topless. Liam, no one wants to see me run around Liverpool topless, mate. Put it that way. Trust me. I'll do something. You lot all get together in the live chat. Tell me what would you want to see, but nothing like running around topless. None of that sort of stuff because, I'm not going to get arrested. Like decent exposure or something silly like that, innit? Give it a Sturridge dance and jump on the table and do the good old dab. Daz, I'll be watching it, but on the watch along, I'll be like, come on, Liverpool. Yeah, no worries, Scotty, mate. That's cushy. I'm down with that. I used to work for West Ham team in security. Was fun. Got to meet the Liverpool players. Alan, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Any way that you can meet the Liverpool players is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? I know people that have worked in different jobs and they've been like, I've been able to meet like this player from Liverpool, that player for it. And I'm like, really? God, didn't even think they could. Daz, go on, rate my plate. Liam, go on, rate my plate. What's rate my plate? I have no idea what this is. If you lot are all just trying to mess with me and make me say random stuff, I have no idea because I'm very not wise with the world, you could say. Monkey is laughing. So Monkey's finding something funny, which makes me on edge. I'll do a tattoo easy, says Richard. So Richard's going for a tattoo as well. Borussia Dortmund says we will raise about 180 million if we win a Champions League. We're going to have a hell of a lot of money, aren't we? we're going to have a hell of a lot of money. So we're definitely going to be able to spend if we want to, if Klopp wants to. If we win, Daz has to sing a whole Elvis song. Anthony, I can't sing. I wouldn't put you lot through that. I think I'd lose every single subscriber on the channel if I tried to sing. You know, don't still. I'm not even going to do it. I nearly did a little bit, but I'm not. Connor's heard me sing a bit of Elvis because me and Connor, Mickey, obviously, we get together to talk about what we're going to talk about on the channel a lot on Skype. And they've heard me coming up to the Skype, like just singing a bit of Elvis and stuff. That's the sort of things that I think I'll be putting on Patreon. Like that sort of stuff. I'm guessing that's what people are on about when they're saying you can do different stuff on Patreon. Maybe just a bit more like this, a bit more about me and a bit more laid back than what I normally do on the channel. What's your team of the season, says Leroy. Ooh. Leroy, off the top of my head, I really don't know. Liverpool plus... I think you've got to put Aguero in there. And Laporte. That's it. I'm not going with anyone else. Liverpool, add Aguero and Laporte to it. I kind of took the easy option there. Monkey says, if we win the Champions League, I'm going to celebrate by doing a dance incorporating Salah, Bobby and Sturridge celebrations. That would be wicked. Send it to the channel. I'll put it on. Mohammed says, we need Timo, Werner and de Ligt. Please read this comment. Mohammed, I'm reading the comment, my friend. We do need them. I agree with you. I want them as well. Richard says, De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne's got to get in there as well. What a player. Shame that he was injured, but it wasn't it? Because I like watching De Bruyne play, but at the same time I was like, yes, we need him to get injuries because of City. Dad's Rate My Play is on Facebook. Oh, really? Is it? I have no idea what it's about, mate. I have no idea. Puffs Mane. This is Liverpool Football Club. Player of the season is Mane. Puffs Mane. Yeah, player of the season, Mane. So for you, player of the season for Liverpool is Mane. Yeah. Anthony says, I spent too much on FIFA, got on team of the season. Oh no, don't tell me you're wasting all your money on team of the season and stuff. Too many people do that, don't they? Why does Origi never know what to do when he scores? It's funny. I think he's just so happy, WJ. I think he's just too happy that he scored a goal. And I think that's brilliant, though. I love it when he scores. Easy says, Daz, I'm going to go playing football tomorrow at 12:30. No worries, Easy, mate. I'm getting off in a minute anyway. I need to get my head down. It's gone midnight. I've been going for 3 hours nearly, anyway. Sefa says, saw your channel for the first time a couple of days ago. You're already my favourite LFC fan channel. Oh my God, thank you so much, Sefa. Thank you so much. Like I said, thank you for joining the channel, and that's honestly, mate, that's a big honour to me that you're saying that. I hope that you continue to like it moving forwards, and I really look forward to hearing your views on everything that we talk about. Obviously, Richard says yes, Sefa, yes. What else we got? Liverpool says Origi been good when he scores. Yeah, he has. I really like Ruben Neves and Pep Linders, says Adam Shaw. Loves him. Spoke recently in an interview on LFC TV. Maybe a move we could do in the future. Possibly, Adam. Possibly. Obviously, Mickey is a big fan there. He wants him to come. He thinks he is going to come. So I'm keeping an eye on him as well, you know. But Mickey's my man with that one. I'm waiting for Mickey's updates. I got team in the season. Chan, crying face. Did ya? He cried on that goal. You could see the tears on TV. Yeah. Pritesh says, your missus is waiting, Dad. She's snoring, Pritesh. She will be snoring, trust me. I'll get in there and she'll be like, why are you waking me up? What time do you call this? Daz, if we win, can we all go to the bus parade and meet each other? I'm not going to be going up there, Thomas, mate, now. Because obviously, like I said, I'm going to stay back, do some content for the channel for everyone. Me and my miss were just looking at the money situation. It was just like, wow, it's going to cost a lot of money to go up there, actually. We would have been if we was doing the screening, but because it wasn't at Anfield in the end, we was like, no, we're not now. But what I need to do, everyone, if you lot are generally serious about getting together and doing meetups and stuff, then you just need to put it in a live chat and let me know. And we try and hold a get-together, a meet-up, and we're trying to arrange it for when as many people can come as possible, because I think that'd be absolutely amazing. I know a lot of you say to me that you want to meet me, but I think the best part about it would be you join me on here, but you talk to each other. Like every day you talk to each other. How good would it be for you to meet each other as well? Do you get what I mean? I think that'd be lovely. Put some faces to them names. Seals the bond a bit more as well, doesn't it? Have a few drinks. Whatever, innit? Like, it doesn't matter, but just get together would be lovely one day. I want to go to the celebration, says EJ. Thomas, I think Thomas has already started the celebrations because of his last comment. Had a few, Tom. Haha, don't wake the bear, does I? Richard, no, don't wake the bear. I won't be. Might just prod her a little bit when I get in. Actually, I'll be tiptoeing. You know what it's like. How many of you know, the blokes in the live stream, you know, if your miss is already asleep, you have to tiptoe, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You daren't wake them because, God, that's it then. The look. How many of you know the look that I'm talking about you get when they go, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm just getting into bed, babe. I'm just coming to bed. Is that alright? Yeah. Going back to sleep. Alright, love you. Yeah, love you. Come on, I'm not the only one that gets that look, surely. She's going to kill me for doing that impression. She doesn't look like that, obviously. She's a stunner. Don't wait to bed, says Liverpool Football Club. No. Subscribe to the Facebook page as well, guys. Makes meetups easier. Yes, Richard's very right, yeah. If you're on Facebook, obviously, on the Bench LFC, Liverpool FC fans group, go and join that group. As Richard rightly said, it does make the meetups easier because we can talk even when we're not online. And yeah, if you're on Twitter, everyone, follow me on the Bench LFC on Twitter as well. As you see it up around there somewhere, both the things are up there, the social media things. Give me a follow on Twitter. I follow back all Liverpool supporters as well. I'm trying to get through all of my followers, trying to follow them back. But yeah, as I said as well, like I keep trying to say to everyone, please give me a bit of time to catch up with everything. Comments as well. Oh my God, the comments have been ridiculous at the moment on anything. I literally cannot keep up with every comment I'm getting. So if I'm not replying to every comment, I'm definitely reading through them. I'm sorry. And you know what I'm like, I'm a people pleaser. I hate that I can't reply to every single one now, but I'm doing my best. And yeah, I will always do my best to try and reply to every single one. So yeah, but the best way to talk to me, to get your views heard, join me on a live stream. I'll read it, I'll watch them back, and that's how I like to do it, everyone. But yeah, the other social media platforms are there for you all to be able to talk to each other as well when I'm not live. How many trophies away from cashing United, says Arnold. Look, we're going to overtake them. I don't care how many trophies they've got. We will overtake them. It's common. It's a common, mate. Let's organise a trip to Anfield from fans all over the world. Mike, how good would that be? A massive meet up at Anfield soon. Ooh, that would be lovely. Yeah. Next season, a lot of you are saying to me that they want to go to a game next season with me. So we'll see if we can do it around a game maybe. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Love you, Daz. You should try and get in touch with Redmen TV, says Liam. Yeah, me and the lads, we follow each other. Me, Chris, and Paul, we follow each other on Twitter. So it's already in the pipeline, everyone. We're already going to be working on it to, you know, try and get some content with them moving forwards for this channel and hopefully for that one as well. So yeah, that's in the works. The other Liverpool channels as well, you all know I talk to a lot of Liverpool channels online, so I'll be doing work with them, especially next season. Of course, I did it before on the channel, I'll be doing it again. And what we're trying to do as well, we're actually trying to get some other big, you know, social media people that you lot know, as in that Liverpool fans. So at the moment we're trying to reach out to Matt HD Gamer, trying to reach out to Bateson for those FIFA fans, see if we can get some answers off them, like some questions for us to fire at them. If I could get them on the channel, then that'd be brilliant. But obviously them lads, they're very busy on YouTube themselves. Big channels, but Liverpool supporters, so it'd be really interesting to get their views on Liverpool. We are working a lot on the future of the channel. Me Connor and Mickey, always talking about how we can make things better, what we can do for you lot, what would be interesting. And like I said, the one main thing that I'm really trying to focus on is finding someone that goes to every single Liverpool game, or at least the home games, and we try and get some outside the match reactions after the games next season for you lot. That is a big thing that I'm trying to work on, but at the moment as it stands, it's very much I can't rely on other people, you know, and yeah, everything's in the pipeline. Let's hope, there's a big future for this channel, big future, and you lot are making that possible, and we're just trying to improve the quality of it every day. I'm working on it. I'm working on the graphics every day. I'm working on new things. Hopefully you're enjoying it moving forward. As Easy says, fan cams, that's exactly what I'm looking at the moment, trying to talk to a few people, seeing if I can bring fan cams to the channel. Get that crazy woman in that is on Redmen TV, says Liam. Does get Anfield agenda on, says Easy. I'm a really good friend with Craig, really good friend. Obviously, when they first come on to the scene, I was doing podcasts with them before, and I was a big part when they first come on of their channel, and hopefully we can. Liverpool Football Club says no. Get Melissa ready. Hubba says Amwango. Oh, big fan of Melissa ready. Then, you know, that would be one of the ideal things moving forwards, is if we can start reaching out to the journalists and getting some answers from them over what they think with Liverpool. Obviously, with the reach that we've got now on social media across all the platforms, that is the goal, is to start trying to find a bit more information out for you lot regarding transfers and stuff in that sense. But of course, we haven't begun trying to reach a journalist yet. That's all in the future. So who knows whether that will ever happen, whether that be the case. But maybe we're growing every day, aren't we, everyone? Best channel for me. Always have fun, and on that and off to bed. Good night, peeps. Up the Reds. Good night, Adam, mate. Thank you so much for your kind words. I hope you enjoy your day tomorrow, mate. And yeah, LFC Light says hit like and share, help grow the channel for dads. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you haven't already and you enjoyed tonight, then please leave a thumbs up. I know we smashed 200. You had a little bound chicky wow dance for that, didn't you? But share it as well. Hit the share button for us and help us grow, and hopefully that helps us try and get some more big names on the channel so we hear their views Liverpool related as well. That'd be lovely. Growing, great part, Liverpool Football Club. You're all a massive part of this channel, massive. Every day that you come on, everyone's reading your comments. Don't forget that. Every day people are looking at you. You know, that's why I have your live chat up next to my face. That way, isn't it? I think. Next to my face so people can see what you're saying, because you're the important part. You are the best, Asmonis. You're the best, mate. Right, everyone. I'm going to love you and leave you. It's been an absolute pleasure. What a live stream we've had tonight. 3 hours. Lots of laughs. Lots of bound chicky wow moments by the end of it, of course. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the updates as well. I will keep bringing them updates thick and fast. You'll get your daily dose of Daz and his dissecting of the transfer rumours, as we were saying earlier. I will do my best to rule out all the rubbish like I did again today and bring you the ones that I think are legit. But as I always say, I'm just a Liverpool fan the same as you. I can only do what you can do. I just have a bit more time, I think, than what a lot of the average people do at the moment to be able to spend time on it. Take care, everyone. Good night. Thank you for an absolute amazing evening. You've all been the best as always. I've been on the bench, LFC. You've all been legends. I will see you in the next one.